What's going on, my today people? My name is Wendy, and I really appreciate you all joining me yet again for another. The Dear Future Robots podcast is an audio-visual time capsule addressed to the future, but from a human perspective. So stay tuned to see what we contribute. Dear Future Robots, let's go.
American ancestors, backed by the New England Historic Genealogical Society, launched the 10 Million Names Project in August 2023. The project aims to connect the family stories of descendants of the 10 million plus enslaved African Americans in the U.S. prior to emancipation. The program aims to create a database of information including names that will help Americans connect the dots when it comes to discovering their roots. Too many people have been lost to history for far too long. Dear Future Robots, with the many for-profit companies like Ancestry or 23andMe using the Human Genome Project to turn a profit while spitballing information to their customers, does an endeavor like the 10 Million Names Project give people like me a real chance at knowing where I come from before chattel slavery? I'm intrigued. Let's start the show. Well, today, people, thank you for joining us again here at the Dear Future Robots podcast. My name, as y'all already know, is Wendy, and I am here with NoName, Valle G, and Chris. Yes, Chris made an appearance today. Ryan in the background. Shout out to Ryan. Fellas, how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today? It's good to see y'all faces again, man. Chris, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Y'all good?
Bro, I'm pretty good, man. Absolutely fantastic.
Okay, good to hear that. Good to hear that. NoName, how you doing, bro? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Can't complain?
Can't complain.
All right, Valle, man, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, man.
I already told you I have questions for you.
Something.
I have questions.
What's up?
Just questions. It ain't nothing crazy, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
Questions.
I don't know. We will
Questions,
see.
man.
We will see.
Sounds like your last question.
we will see. All
All
right. So, yes, exactly. So, and first of all, what did y'all think of the 10 Million Names Project? Like the whole situation with them, like finding, records, getting people who actually have family stories and details to compile this list, so people like whoever's curious or inquiring minds can go and actually find information based on their history. To help connect the dots. Based on stories, records, files, all that kind of stuff. I personally like the idea. People like us don't really usually. I don't think we really have any databases that are consistently searching and putting out information to create a vast library, so to speak. So I personally like it. Mm-hmm. We'll see what it actually turns into in reality, but I think it's a cool endeavor. Something to try to do at least.
I feel like it is a cool endeavor for real.
Right.
But I also feel like people have to be prepared for the can of worms that are going to come with it as well.
Right.
And when I say can of worms, it's like, the whole reparation argument, right? When they're like, well, you're not a slave, or, how do you know your grandparents were actually slaves? When you have an actual record and an actual database that can pinpoint where your grandparents were and stuff like this, then the whole conversation about reparations are going to come up again.
Right.
And that's going to be a little bit more solid because I have actual proof that, hey, at this day and time, these are my grandparents, so where my money at? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And we saw that in California a little bit with that whole reparation situation that they had. People had to actually prove that they had ancestors that were enslaved before a certain period of time.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. So this may, like you said, open a can of worms or solidifies people's cases. Right, exactly. So we'll see. But
I think it was a waste of time.
Why do you think that?
We as colored people spend a lot of time looking in the past.
Colors.
Listen, man, we spend a lot of time looking in the past instead of looking forward. Right?
Everybody else looks in their past. Everybody else looks in the past once they accomplish something.
Oh, man.
You about to get the comments about to kick you back in for that.
I don't think we as okay, as brown-skinned people, I don't think as a society we have done enough to move forward while we're constantly looking in the past.
No, but every other group looks in the past. Every other group knows their history.
What is enough to look in the past too? Like, because you said we haven't done enough. Like, what I'm
saying is we can't. Okay, every 5 minutes.
Every 5 Springer.
No. Every 5 minutes, we're always looking in the past. We're always looking at.
Because we don't know. Because we don't. Yeah, that's why. Because we don't know.
Let's look forward. We've
been looking forward.
No, let's look forward and do stuff that actually helps us. Looking in the past does not do anything for us as a
Isn't it
saying
group. Like if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going.
Everybody else knows their history. We just don't because it was stolen from us, literally. Like our ancestors, not us, literally, but like it was stolen. So
they look in the past. They look in the past once they feel that they have accomplished what they needed to accomplish.
That ain't true.
I think so.
They look in the past to learn history and repeat.
Yes, they do. But what I'm saying is, after they're on top.
But wait a minute, doesn't the past give you like a guiding hand into the future?
Absolutely. What does slavery have? No, if you are looking in the past for lineage to
that's what it's about.
I don't think so.
No, not lineage to wealth.
What I'm saying, but when they look in the past, they're looking at lineage of like, well, we own this. I don't want a list of a bunch of people that were enslaved.
What if you just want to... No, before slavery. It's about before slavery. It's looking to, before slavery.
From what I read, it's encompassing everything that was all within slavery.
Right, but it also allows you to know and look back and find deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like to find prior to that,
What is that going to do for me today?
Some people want to know that.
But what is that going to do for me today? What is that going to do for me?
Is it going to be like the roots thing?
Yeah, finding your roots.
You know, finding your roots and then going back to your tribe. I don't know if you feel enlightened.
Some people want to do that.
Some people want to do that. Specific tribe that your ancestors came from and learn about that specific tribe, and then you found out that you're from, I don't know, the Akan people or whatever, and then you're from a line of kings, and now you're, oh shit, I'm a king, bro. You know, like you're an actual king. You know what I'm saying?
Like, my cousin used to say to me, "Hold out, affect the price of rice." Right? Like, what is that good at? Like,
I think it's valuable.
Yes, it is valuable
to know who you are.
I think it's valuable at a certain time. I think it's valuable at a certain time. Like, I don't.
You about to get your back kicked in?
I don't care if I get my back kicked. I don't care if I get my back kicked in, because you know what happens. You know what the Jewish people do? They look in the past after they're on fucking top.
That ain't true.
No,
though.
They do. They look in the past.
They wasn't on top with Anne Frank and them.
Yeah,
they wasn't on top.
But what I'm saying is, okay.
That's a wild.
When they look back into their past and it's like, all right, let's go do something. It's when they've already got to a certain point.
Here's the only part I think you're missing. No other group was disconnected from their past. Yeah. Nobody's past was ripped from them, stolen from them, hidden from them.
The way
nobody's past was like that. Literally, people that
what is that going to do for me, though?
Oh, it can do a lot.
What is it going to do? No, tangibly, what is it going to do for me?
What if my guy here literally comes from kings?
And what will that do?
What do you mean?
Oh, my brother.
What will that do for him?
He can go and do what? He can go and sit on a throne somewhere.
That's what I'm saying,
who
bro.
knows?
Bro, I can tell
and
my
have
kids
a whole
that,
bunch of.
But you know it's valuable. You trolling.
No, it's not about trolling. I know it's valuable, but what does that do? What does that do for Chris at this moment? All right, he goes through all of this. He is now from a lineage.
What if they own a gold mine?
Bro, what if
they own a gold mine?
What if I have some gold?
Who owns it? Who owns it today?
Bro?
Who owns it today?
Well, you know.
Okay. No. Yes,
it's some wealthy Africans, bro.
No. Okay.
Some very wealthy
let's go down this road.
Yeah.
Let's go down the road. Let's go down the road. He has a gold mine.
Yeah.
He realizes he has a gold mine.
Yeah.
Who owns it now?
Let's say the government for the country.
The government for the country owns it.
Yeah.
How do you think they will relinquish that? Because
if I find out I own a gold mine and the government for that African country owns it, bro, I'm going and I'm like, listen, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And you think they're going to just say, you know what, Chris? You're right. With a long time. You know what? With a wait pony for come back, you know? Me have the whole lot of money put on.
You know what?
Look, even if I can inherit what my birthright is, right, based on my lineage, at least the knowledge of
Right.
it, bro, is sufficient enough.
The knowledge is
because
valuable.
The knowledge is valuable.
And you know what? Look, we can't stay here too much longer. We're
lot
not
of
gonna
people
stay
in
here
jail
long.
have a lot of knowledge, and wait, I do for them.
Hey,
Them skills
look. We all
Never
know.
read all type of books.
We all know it's important to know where.
Yes,
you're
it is
from.
important.
We all know that.
I'm not
And
saying that it's
let's
not
leave it at
important.
that. Let's
I'm not
leave
saying
it
that's
at
not
that. Let's
important. I
leave it
just
at
think
that.
it's just the right time.
Hey, you're gonna get your back kicked in a little bit,
I
but it's
don't
okay.
care.
We
You know,
got your
I
back.
welcome
We got
all
you.
that.
We
I
got
welcome
you.
all that.
One step further.
I welcome all of it.
Fucking pay us reparation style.
Facts.
I told you, man.
Facts.
That's where that's
Could
where
mean
the,
that.
that's where
Yes.
the
It
line
could
is
mean that.
drawn.
Yes.
All right.
Reparations,
So
bro.
Valle,
A
I'm
lot
gonna move
more
on.
colorings going to be bought.
Valle.
Go ahead.
Valle G.
What's up?
You got a nice shirt on today, by the way. Y'all see
Appreciate
Valle G shirt is the Black Panther.
Yeah.
But
Wakanda.
shirt you had on last time, right?
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about Toriyama.
Yeah.
Toriyama. Yes.
AkiraToriyama. Yeah.
How
Creator
come?
of Dragon Ball.
How come you didn't tell me that he had such a rich history of drawing blackface, man? How come you didn't tell me that, man? Like, is that like a thing in the community? Like they don't talk about? Like,
You must be talking about the Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo
thing.
and Officer Black, the only two brown skinned characters that he can only know how to draw one black face or something. Like, it's very interesting. Like, what's going on with him, bro? Like,
I mean-
was he like that for real, or did he just not know any black people? So he just, I mean, like, what? I saw that and I was like, hold on, what's going on? We gave him so much props. He better not be racist.
Yo, Mr. Popo was dark as hell. For real.
It's actually based off of
An Indian or something like that.
Nah, it's something else. I just read it the other day.
Oh my
See, I wish you told me
God.
before. I'd have been looked it up, pulled it up for
bro,
you.
I didn't know Buddy was okay.
Nah,
I didn't know if that was something in the community, but we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it for the count.
That's so the Mr. Popo thing has been like a ongoing issue for a while, but there is more to that. Hold on, man. I just have to fucking find it.
It's okay. We'll come back to it.
Yeah,
We'll come
shelve
back
that for now. We can
Yeah,
come back
we'll,
to that.
we'll shelve that. I just had to. I thought you had it off top, man. I should have probably mentioned it to you before, but wow. I was like, hold on. There aren't any black characters, and he knows how to draw different faces for the white characters.
So why do you? So wait. So
very
why do you
interesting.
assume that they're white?
Goku,
Why do you assume that they're white?
Chi-Chi?
Do the names sound American to you or something?
I don't
Those
think
are-
they look Asian.
So you don't think the bead eyes with
What
the,
beady eyes? That means Asian?
So like you don't feel like those characters come off Asian to you? They come off white looking to you?
Chi-Chi?
That's interesting.
Chi-Chi come off Asian too.
Yeah, like
Chi-Chi
that
comes off Asian
it's-
to you?
it-
Chi-Chi comes off Bulma?
Okay.
A lot of that artwork
Bulma,
is
bro.
Forget the culture, the skin color,
everybody
and the blackface art.
Everybody in that world is like multifaceted. It's
Really?
like Star Wars. Yeah.
I don't know what that reference means.
Animals,
Yeah.
reptiles, purple people, Piccolo's
There's
green.
purple?
Green people.
Piccolo's
Piccolo's
them.
green.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so DragonBallZ is like just a whole bunch of aliens mixing together. Like what?
I mean, Goku is an alien.
Yeah,
Goku is
Goku
like
is
an
an
alien.
alien.
He's an
Yeah.
alien. He's trying
But
to
that's
fight
so think about this. That's by design. That's you see that a lot with animators. Think about there's a 90s cartoon called Doug.
Okay, I
Right?
remember
You
Doug.
probably know
Yeah,
about that.
I know Doug. Yeah.
Doug had a best friend named Skeeter. The
Right.
creator of Doug acknowledges that Skeeter is black, but when he created the character
Purple.
Skeeter, he's like,
He's
look,
blue.
he's blue.
yeah. He's
blue.
But the audience recognizes that Skeeter's black. Skeeter was good at basketball. Skeeter was in hip hop. Skeeter could dance.
Right.
So there's a couple different traits with that.
I'm only
But-
speaking to
but-
the aesthetic of blackface.
I'm just saying.
There's an aesthetic when you talk about
when
blackface.
that comes up, most of the time animators seem to paint it with the brush of we're not actually going to actually directly talk about race. We're going to put that stuff in innuendos within our artwork.
I'm not
within
talking
our
about. I'm
animation.
talking about the aesthetic of blackface, not
Piccolo is black as
not
hell.
culture, not the aesthetic of blackface is very interesting. That's
I
it.
still got to find it, but the character that you are in reference to is not actually a depiction of blackface. Come to find out, when people actually went and looked and did the research on it, it's
Officer
actually
Black.
not a blackface.
That's Officer Black. That's Officer Black. He don't know how to draw other black people. Like all the other characters have different faces. That looks like a blackface character to me. No, not to you.
Okay, but think about the time.
curious.
Think about the time period that was drawn in on top of that.
Okay, so now you see what I'm talking about. Okay, there you go. I just had to show you the picture.
I can see from
If we had
that.
looked up his lineage, we might have seen it.
Look at Mr. Popo, bro.
Yeah, bro. I told
Come
you,
on, bro.
Mr. Popo
But
was
that-
black
yeah.
as.
But
How come that's called blackface, bro?
Bro,
Like, that's called, the aesthetic
Popo,
is weird.
Mr. Popo isn't based off of blackface though.
That looks like blackface.
I know.
That doesn't look like
absolutely.
black-
I'm not here to argue and
is
say
it Mr.
that.
Popo
Okay, you can cape.
I'm just telling you, it's
Mr. Pope is a
not.
servant too. You know?
Oh my
I think
goodness.
he's a servant, right?
So, Mr. Popo,
darkest one.
If
he's a servant.
you look it up somewhere in Asian culture, I read it last week because everybody
my
was posting
goodness.
shit, and I just can't find it at the moment.
Yeah.
Mr. Popo is based on a god in Asian culture that was the guardian of time or something like that.
That's true.
Which is why in the anime,
Gotcha,
Mr. Popo is the guardian of the time chamber where Goku and all them training.
Time
Gotcha,
chamber, that is
gotcha.
true.
All right, that's what it's based
Bro,
on.
I
don't know about this. I just needed-
That's a
I'm
good
putting it
point.
out there.
That's a good point because where he is,
Goku
where he
is
where the time
based.
chamber is. That's
Goku
true.
is based off the Monkey King. That's big in their culture.
Okay,
a
gotcha.
lot of this stuff is based off other. So
Okay,
it
gotcha.
ain't like
It's
he's trying to.
documented.
I just wanted to know.
Look,
I don't know about
I
this.
get it, because American culture, that is absolutely blackface to us when we see that.
Yeah, I'm American.
That ain't how it is over there. It's
Okay.
not. It's
Yeah.
not.
That's all I wanted to know.
And that- not
See, you
saying-
explained it perfect.
Not
You
saying
explained it
not
perfect.
saying it doesn't exist.
Thank you.
But I
They know their
just
lineage.
don't have the actual God that is
They
called.
know their
He ain't gonna let this go. He ain't gonna let this go, dog.
Hey, no, they're lineage. I'm just
He
saying.
ain't gonna let this
they
go,
know where
dog.
they're coming from.
He is not gonna let this go. All right, so
After they're rich.
speaking of you left me off at a good point. Speaking of where we come from, and thank you for that, by the way, Valle.
Right.
Speaking of where we come from, for those that don't know, my family comes from Haiti. Okay,
Right.
my family comes from Ayiti. I gotta stop saying Haiti because that's that.
Wait, so
European way.
that's not how you actually
No,
pronounce it.
say Ayiti.
Haiti?
Ayiti. Yeah.
Haiti.
After the mountains region there, yeah. The Europeans, I think when the Europeans got there, they called it Haiti as an homage to
Yeah.
the Greek, reference to that, hell,
Hades.
that hellacious place, Hades. Yeah, because everybody else pronounces it Haiti. No matter what
Haiti.
country you go to, they say Haiti. No matter you go to
So-
Germany, Haiti.
so we're the only
America
country.
is
We're-
Haiti.
so
Yeah,
we're the only
and
ones
English speakers, yeah. Haiti for some reason.
Damn.
Like, does that
Haiti.
translate? Y'all can say
Haiti.
Very interesting. But we're going to take our first non-commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about all the situations that's happening right now on the ground in Haiti. You guys out there, my Today people, I know you've seen it on the news. And I contend that you're getting a whole misrepresentation on it. And when we come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about it, all right? So, let's go.
Scrap
Comes
Metal
before, like,
Media.
Abrahamic religions.
Yeah, it's actually older.
Okay. It's rolling? Yep. All right. Okay. So we are back from that non-commercial break, and I'm not gonna front, bruh. We ain't gonna leave, but
Yeah,
before
man.
we jump into Scrap Metal Media, man. What did you just? Hey,
disrespect on this
hey,
man's
man.
name?
Tell the people what you just showed me, bruh. Tell the people what you just showed
For
me.
the
bruh.
Mr. Popo.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Be
Go
sure
ahead.
to take it out. So I'm gonna just read this out
Yeah,
loud.
please,
Also,
please.
for those who are discussing Mr. Popo in the wake of AkiraToriyama's passing, he was not based off a black man. Mr. Popo was based off of. I'm gonna butcher this name too. Makalah.
And by the way, Ryan,
Makalah.
in the edit, we're gonna have to put Makalah and Mr. Popo side by side on the screen because wow.
Which is a Hindu deity over time and creation, which makes sense. Hence, the hyperbolic time chamber, which Mr. Popo was the guardian of.
You showed me the picture earlier, bro. We're gonna put it up on the screen. We probably already did. They don't look nothing like my guy.
So now,
This man's not the best artist apparently because
Oh, here
they
it
look
goes.
nothing alike.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say this.
Mr. Popo still looks like Blackface to me, but it is what it is.
Them lips and
Salute to
eye-
Buddy.
I see where he's going with the lips and the eyes. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like Blackface a little bit. I'm not gonna front, but
I can see where we could draw the.
Makalah looks cool. Makalah looks cool.
Makalah would scare some kids.
That
Yeah,
looks
man,
cool.
Scare some
Scare some
kids,
kids,
man.
bro.
Mr. Popo wants to. Oh my gosh.
Think about it,
Hey, man. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, so rest in peace to Buddy. Either way, he probably just wasn't that good of an artist. I don't know, maybe. All right, so salute. Salute.
They're gonna be flaming you.
Flame on. Flame on.
He didn't have the lineage.
He
That's
did.
why
Oh my
that's
gosh!
why
All
he
episode. The
That's why
callback. All episode.
That's why he didn't draw it correctly.
The callback.
He needed all the documentation.
All right, man. Hey, here we go. We like we said, man. Let me get right into the situation that's going on in Haiti. But
Right.
welcome to Scrap Metal Media, where all news is two-faced. Take it or leave it. Okay. So all you guys have already seen what's been going on in the news. I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Barbecue this, barbecue that. I even heard somebody say, "Yo, there was a burning body, and Buddy pulled the leg off and took a bite." I'm like, that wasn't even him. Like, what are you talking about? That was a mentally ill person. Apparently, there's mentally ill people everywhere. Like, what are you talking about?
We got to tag him with another body. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Add to the legend.
Pretty much.
Bring your plates.
And then they keep saying gangs and like so a black guy with a gun is like what? No, these are like military trained people, police trained people for the most part. Obviously, there's the riffraff like normal that that's in the streets with guns, or people who just are armed trying to protect their stuff. Obviously, there's that dynamic as well. But the people fighting are damn near like paramilitary, literally.
So could you say they're more like a militia then?
Okay. In a way, sure. In a way, I guess we can use that language or verbiage or whatnot. But essentially, what's that?
Because it sounds like they're more organized.
They're definitely organized.
So I would
Absolutely.
say
definitely organized.
I would say closer to the mob then.
Okay.
Like organized.
So guys,
militia.
For those out there, you're not going to hear this on CNN. What's going on is definitely a power struggle for sure. And it's between Western powers, including America. It is what it is. I love this country. We got issues, but Western powers that want to keep control of this place. This place is rich in all kind of minerals, all kind of resources. They make you think this place is a wasteland. They make you think Haiti is a wasteland, but it's always been one of the most mineral-rich places, like on this hemisphere. It's always been. It has more oil than some South American and Central American country. They don't let you know that because they want to be over there doing their thing. I mean, from the Reynolds Company, I think one of their bauxite mines shut down not too long ago, but I'm sure they're in another spot digging. Gold, it has it's one of the places that has the most gold on this hemisphere. They don't let you know that. Oil, they don't let you know these things. You know what I mean? Copper, they don't let you know these things. Why is that? If you keep this place destabilized, what happens?
It can just
everything can come in.
Yeah.
Like it's right now one of the largest drug pass-throughs. So much weed and cocaine goes through there, and who knows what else goes through Haiti, and then it's distributed through other places. All right, so you can fly from whatever country with a plane full of drugs. The ports, it's not really a place where the infrastructure is there, right? Because that's been torn down, and honestly, it just never had a chance to be built up. Yeah. So the ports are wide freaking open. The seaports, land ports, airstrips, the private airstrips, all that is completely wide open. And they're allowed to get whatever they want in. And if I'm a multi-millionaire cartel or multi-billionaire company, do I want that to change? Do I want infrastructure to come in? Do I want an actual president that the people choose to come in and say, hey, you've been taking advantage of this place for far too long. We want to mine our own bauxite. We want to mine our own copper. We want to mine our own gold. We want to actually drill for oil. The U.S. won't let them drill for oil. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the truth. And so let me and we're going to put it up on the screen, but I have a document here called Haiti's Criminal Markets, and it's done by the United Nations hold on, let me get the exact name. United Nations Office of Drugs and Crimes, the UNODC. Now, I'm happy I found this document because this is a thought I've had for years now, but I just didn't have the essential paperwork, I guess, to be able to prove it. And we're going to put this on the screen, but it's by the UNODC, and again, it's titled Haiti's Criminal Markets, Mapping Trends of Firearms and Drug Trafficking. In this document, you can actually see maps. They mapped out Haiti, where these UN officials were going out and looking at ports, checking security. Like it's almost like they were casing that whole side of the island. And on this paperwork, on this map, you can actually see all the different ports. And I didn't know Haiti had that many airports, first of all, private fields. And I'm like, if you guys were able to document this and mark this down, and they even put in the document that this information here, we're sure it's going to change. I'm sure that they're sure that now that we found it, they're going to make another one. So you don't even know how many ports. You don't even know where the drugs are coming from. You don't even know where the guns are coming from now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this place, it's just frustrating to me because this place has been a place that my family is from there. Yeah. Right. But it's been a place that's been held down for so long, and talk. You know what I mean? Like you know how they talk down on Haiti and Haitians in general. Like it's that kind of stuff is frustrating. And to see it on TV now, and these people can't stop saying gangs. I'm like, these aren't gangs. These people want y'all out of their country. You know, they want to choose their own leader. The last leader that was chosen by the people, literally, they sent the CIA, Ayiti.
Yeah.
They sent CIA after him, man. And they came on helicopter, got him out into Africa, and they wouldn't let him come back in.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, there's powers there. Again, we talk about drug cartels and stuff like that. There's people who have been made wealthy. There's class of people over there that have been there damn near since the revolution, coming from other places, and
not even paying taxes. You know,
bingo. They've been making a lot of money for so long, and they don't want nothing to change. That's why I mentioned, you weren't here. I mentioned last episode when Wyclef tried to run, he got shot. He got shot. Nah, we don't want you. We want the other singer guy. So they made this guy named Michel Martelly the president, and he was a Clinton-backed person. Yeah, you know what I mean, the Clintons been doing dirty work in Haiti for a long time. You talk about how Haiti had a bustling industry of rice production that they were shipping all over the place. Yeah. The Clintons go there, and within a few years, all of a sudden, Haiti's getting its rice from, I think it was Idaho, at a subsidized rate. They make rice here, homie. Why you?
Yeah,
and you wonder why Haitians don't like the Clintons.
I think even the funds that they got after the earthquake, was it what, $2 billion or something?
None of them touched the people.
None of them
touched the people.
I remember they said they built like a total of 6 houses.
Why do you think that is?
Something crazy,
bro. Here's the thing: people don't want to people don't want to face the facts, right? Because it's way more convenient to face that. Like, they call it a convenient truth. It's way easier to just rock with that. If you're religious, you've been told that Haiti is where it is because they sold their soul to the devil. During the revolution. That's what you've been taught if you're a religious person, right? Yeah. Obviously, if you're an average American, or especially an average American, what we call a white person, you don't care anyways. You're looking at these people like whatever.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind anyways. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah.
But we've been taught to look down on this place, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, it's just frustrating because this place was once, like in the late 19th century, this place was looked at like that spot. You know what I mean? Like, 19th century, it was looked at like that spot. They changed that very quickly.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting and it just frustrates me, dog, because leave these people alone, bro. We know what happened in the revolution. We know.
Bro.
But leave these people alone, man.
I feel like Haiti's still, like, Haiti's facing neo-colonialism, you know? Like, what's going on there right now, bro, it's still a testament to what happened in the revolution.
Absolutely.
You know? And because it's funny, I spoke about this in the middle of the week with someone else too, because it's like, you know, I told, because he doesn't know much about the history of Haiti. And I told him when Haiti got independent back in 1804, right? 1804. I'm like, you got to think about what time it was in 1804, right? Like, black people were still slaves in 1804, and you have this little island where the slaves became free, you know? And no one wants to deal with, no one wants to see those niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to touch those people, bro. Like, what did they do to the French? To the French, and they're free?
The first place to beat Napoleon.
Exactly,
broke
man.
Napoleon's back.
Exactly, man. You know, and so
the
it's
great
like,
Napoleon.
Let's avoid Haiti, man, and that plays into the development that the non-development that the non-development or the, like, there's no infrastructure there. You know what I'm saying? So how the country started, to how other countries treated Haiti, to what is going on right now. You know, so it's a continuation, man. It just takes a different form, but it's the same thing that happened then, still happening right now.
Bro, well said. And I think there's a damn near blood oath to make sure this place never rises. And I think
100%.
it's plausible to me, because if you think of J. Edgar Hoover, everybody knows it's on record when he said he wanted to stop the rise of a black messiah, right? Yeah. That's on record, official record. So if he said that in the 60s, why is it far-fetched to think that these people, they lost a whole war? America was bankrolling France at this time because France needed it, right?
Yeah.
Spain had issues because Haiti was going on. Haiti helped liberate damn near all of South America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Simon Bolivar. Why would you don't think they would have beef with these people?
Of course, bro. Dangerous people.
Of course.
You know, unruly people, man. You can't control them. So guess what? We're gonna make sure that they never forget what they did.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We're gonna make sure they
Facts.
still pay the price for what they did.
So like I said, you fast forward, because at first it starts like that, but you fast forward and corporations found their way in there. Oligarchy type classes of people were established there in this place that run the drug trade, that run the politics, that run. And by the way, there's been politicians in Haiti, like council members in Haiti, that have gone on record anonymously and said, hey, yeah, we're the ones putting up yay or nay, but we're only doing that because we know what they want. we know the decisions that they want us to make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They being Western powers.
Yeah.
Primarily America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of deep things going on right now over there. And you look at the news, they're like, oh, barbecue. It's a slick setup because once they get rid of barbecue, whether they lock him up or he dies, you're supposed to believe, oh, it's good. We fixed it. Yeah, we fixed it. The troops went in and fixed it. And that's
It's a bigger story, man. It's a bigger story.
that's frustrating to me, man. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I get it. Y'all not Haitian. Y'all don't got family there or whatnot. But for me, it's just frustrating, dog. Because it's the same cycle every so often. And all it's for, because we think, oh, them people can't get it right. No. All it is these people trying to rise up and have autonomy. But like I said, the oligarchy over there, no, we need it to continue how it is. We don't need nobody stepping up. We don't need no stabilization in this region. No. We good. And it's frustrating, dog. I can't even watch the news, dog. I can't watch the news. I'm tired of seeing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
But if y'all don't got nothing on it, man,
I was gonna ask you, bro. Dude, what do you think is gonna happen, like, for the future? Hey, because if I'm being completely honest, bro, I don't think, and it's sad to say, but I don't think Haiti is gonna ever get what they see.
Okay.
You know, the liberation of
Ever is
Haiti.
a strong word.
True. It's too permanent, but it's gonna be very difficult for Haiti to get the liberation.
I'll say this. I normally follow like Haitian media. Like I use YouTube and I get like I follow some Haitian channels. Like they only speak Creole or French. When there's like manifestation, they call them protests. When there's like protests over there, and just like here, people look at it and be, oh, look, they're rioting. When there's a protest here and one person throws a bottle, it usually turns into what they call a riot anyways. Right? So it's the same thing. It's just the infrastructure is different. So they just think, oh, they're wild. No, same thing happens here. But I've seen video of people protesting, holding up Russian flags. They're done dealing with the West. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody else to come in there. We're not allowing it as a country. They want somebody else. They want to make deals with somebody else, just like in Africa. Russia's in Africa, China's in Africa, and the deals that they are making clearly are better than deals that they can get from like AFRICOM or America or any other Western nations. You see what they did to France. I talked about that episodes ago. How they've been kicking France out of different parts of Africa.
As they should.
So these people want to change, but America got an iron grip on it. And it is what it is. And again, I love my country. I want people to feel like it's some hate. No, I love my country, but I also want to be on the front lines or somewhere in the back. I don't care as far as helping to make this country better.
Yep.
And we're not going to make it better if we don't talk about it. We're not going to make it better if we don't actually show what's really going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I found this United Nations document and I was shocked. I'm like, damn, like information's here. Yeah. This shows you how many people are getting sexually assaulted, how many guns are coming in, and this is just the stuff that's confiscated. They're talking about how many Haitians are found in the U.S. at the U.S. borders. Like this document has everything.
The thing as well is that when people think about the issue in Haiti, it's not an isolated issue, because what happens in Haiti also affects the rest of the Caribbean.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean? Because people don't know, but a lot of the guns that are actually in Jamaica passes through Haiti. You know, a lot of the drugs,
everything. I'm gonna show you this. And we put it up, but I'm gonna show you this map. Everything routes through Haiti.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have the people running from Haiti, bro, trying to find peace, man. Yeah,
that's the route.
Yeah.
So one source, probably like a big AC-130 or something, some big plane. Look at all these arrows going out of Haiti to different places, bro. And some of those arrows go all the way to France, go all the way to the UK.
Yeah.
Wow. Everything is routed to Haiti, bro. It's the weakest ports. There's no security at these ports. It's the weakest ports.
No one is checking anything.
Royal Caribbean has more security than a lot of these ports.
A real country where you can just walk in and walk out, bro. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? If you approach Florida right now, you're gonna be met by the Coast Guard.
Yeah, DeSantis don't play. He just put a lot of money into keeping people out.
The Coast Guard is ready for you. They're waiting for you. If you go by Jamaica right now, a boat comes up, the JDF is there. You know what I'm saying? With Haiti, bro, no one's checking shit. You know what I'm saying? You come in, you come out. You know, so.
Yeah, so it is craziness right now, man.
And the other part of the island's already bought.
Yeah.
That's a done deal.
Yeah.
They're not doing nothing.
They don't care, man.
They don't care.
No, they don't care at all because the other side
spot.
The other side is already bought.
What it is.
Yeah. It's not even a tourist spot. The MLB owns the other side.
You're right. That is a
MLB owns it, which is the United
percentage of
States.
that league.
You guys know, that's a fact. MLB
That is absolutely. You know what? It's cheap labor too.
Yeah.
It's cheap labor to find great talent.
Yeah. Like they talked about.
For those that don't know what he's talking about when he makes that comment, the other side he's talking about the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And as far as the MLB,
Baseball.
you guys, Major League Baseball. You should know a lot of the players that actually come from the DR. So I just wanted to let the people listening know what you're talking about. But,
They all know to do with that.
that's a fact.
It's true.
That's a fact.
So they have one side under control, and then they just continue to just press on the other side, and then keep them.
Again,
Yeah.
Haiti, Ayiti, these Africans that freed themselves went and stepped on what the England was doing. They went and stepped on what Spain was doing. They obviously stepped all over France. They just stepping on them. They remembered that.
And they had to pay back. The craziest part about it too is that France told them that you got to pay us back for the loss of
Crazy.
the
Yeah,
human
they
property.
did. Yeah.
Bro,
They
it's-
raided the gold. Like, yes, these people.
Man, the thing blew my mind, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like it kind of reminds me. It's weird. It's not weird to me, the comparison, but some people might
What's
get
up?
upset with
What's
the
up?
comparison.
So
But
don't care.
But what happened? What the Haitians did in 1804
Yeah.
is very similar.
1791 to 1804.
It's very similar to what the Palestinians are doing with Israel. You know, like when you have, bro, when you, it's
I was gonna say that.
yeah,
Very-
bro. It's the same thing. You put a people in a certain area and you oppress them, bro. It's a human trait to want to fight your oppressor.
It is oppressive. You guys know Haiti used to be way bigger, by the way.
Yeah.
And at
you know?
one point, when they freed those the other African slaves from the Spaniards, Dominicans don't think they're African now, but when they freed them from the Spaniards, when they freed them,
Everybody's seen that video.
when they freed them, it was one solid island of people.
Yeah.
But then Spain eventually tricked their way back in there. This is why all these people, especially Spanish people, they have a disdain for Haitians.
Oh, bro, they
a lot of
hate
them do.
They hate
A lot of them have a disdain, but that's how vicious Spain was, man. And it is what it is.
It goes back to
Facts
the
are
lineage,
facts.
bro. It goes back to
The lineage, yeah. You just got to know
You
the
gotta
lineage.
know where you're from.
If you don't
bro.
know where you're
You know what I'm saying?
from, you won't know where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to know the lineage,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But yes, as far as history, man, and like I said, with the resources and all that, it's literally just an ongoing shakedown that's going on. For the island of Hispaniola in general, but especially Haiti. You already said MLB is shaking down the one side, and America and all these Western nations are shaking down Ayiti, man. But
it's just a war on the front street.
Yeah.
Right? They can't hide it.
Right.
Where
You can't hide it.
it's too close. Whereas Palestine, which you brought up the example, is they're why are we over there? No, there's a reason.
Right.
There's a
Right,
reason.
right,
There's
right.
always a hidden agenda.
Right.
Right.
Right. I'm glad you said that. There is always a hidden agenda. That power gotta remain hidden.
Yeah.
Power
Exactly.
remains in the shadow, bro.
Power remains in the shadows,
Yo,
moving things, the
you seen
marionette.
Oppenheimer, bro? You seen?
I have not seen it, bro.
Oh my god, bro! In Oppenheimer, Robert Downey
That's what I was
Jr.
watching
The role
it,
that he
right.
plays, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
Peacock.
bro, he said something that hit me, man. He's like, what he says is like, amateurs seek out the sun and get burned, but true power stays in the shadows, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. It's true. You don't see what's happening, man, but it's moving. You know?
That guy, Oppenheimer, was fascinating to me. Very intelligent dude. Very
yeah,
intelligent
super
dude.
smart.
I ain't become deaf to destroy your worlds. Very interesting dude. Man.
Very smart guy, bro. He spoke how many languages, bro?
A lot. That
Bro.
dude was intriguing.
He
to
could
me,
read ancient Sanskrit, bro. You know how hard that is to read, bro.
That's where that comes from.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Wow. When I was learning that stuff, that's how I found out who Robert Oppenheimer was. I didn't know who he was before, but I was learning that kind of stuff, and then I seen that this guy quoted that. I'm like, who's this dude? White dude?
So where you know that from?
Yeah, I was like, hold on, that's interesting.
The Bhagavad Gita.
But Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we just talked about this horrible shakedown, and the media needs to stop. By the way, all these CNN, they need to stop. Just leave it alone, man. Leave it. We don't need y'all talking, and because by the way, they ain't trying to convince you. They got to convince white people. They're not talking to you. And when they show all these images, they're not talking to us.
We're not the target audience.
We're not the target audience. So, yeah. All right. So, from one shakedown to another, man. TikTok, bro.
What about it?
TikTok. I don't like what's going on, bro.
You
I don't like it at all. I think our companies here are threatened by what TikTok represents. I think our government is threatened by what TikTok represents. Free movement of information.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot that's BS.
Yeah.
But TikTok, a lot of people get news from TikTok.
Yeah.
Whether good or bad, obviously, a lot of people get news from TikTok.
Wait. So just to
What's up?
in support of that. So
What's up?
Who was it? Mike Gallagher?
Don't know.
I don't know which. I don't know. Apparently, he's the lead sponsor in that TikTok bill. He was quoted as saying, "The real reason they're rushing to ban TikTok is because it's becoming the dominant news platform for Americans under 30, and the U.S. government doesn't control. It doesn't like other platforms they basically can control. So I guess he is quoted as saying that."
Which makes sense.
During your rant, trying to basically endorse that bill.
Right.
So, is it like I mean, because technically I'm still outside of 30 now, but so Chris, I guess this is probably more applicable to you,
Bro.
since you fit that target audience.
Bro,
is this a news source for people under the age of 30?
I'm gonna disappoint you, bro. I'm not even on TikTok.
Chris different.
I'm not even on TikTok.
so
Bro,
outside of that-
I use Facebook and Instagram, bro. You know, but
No, so when
Okay,
you're on, obviously.
Yeah, for the brands, yeah.
NoName, what about you?
I don't know.
Ryan, you in the back. Head nod if you on it.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
This
So
man got a whole successful channel under. He's talking modestly. Okay, so I believe TikTok. Okay, I think TikTok's algorithms works very differently from the other big 4 or 5, whatever.
So different from Instagram.
It works differently.
Different from Facebook. Different from
different
Twitter,
from Meta,
different from
X.
Snapchat,
Yes,
and
it works differently,
You want
right?
to say anything else? Yeah.
The average person can actually get visibility on TikTok easily, easily. Whereas these other platforms, you gotta have a little clout. It's easier with a little clout.
Okay.
right? I believe they came together to establish what the algorithms were going to be allowed to do within their circle, like coming together. So it's kind of like a not a monopoly, but kind of like a duopoly or something like that, where they establish what we're going to allow it to do. We don't want you to be that much better than us. We promise to stay around the same range so we can all eat, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? TikTok didn't agree to that deal at all. You know what I mean?
But it's not based out of the U.S., correct? It's
the
based
company
out-
is not. No.
No, the
ByteDance is a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh-huh. And it's funny you bring that up because the fear mongering that they're using now is, China may force the app to give them your information.
But the Google and everything
hell
else
are you talking about?
Our government does that to us now.
Yeah, but that's the fear mongering that they're using. I'm like, it don't make
Which
no
is-
damn
which is
sense.
wild.
There's
because
control. That's all it is.
Was it like less than a month ago? Maybe a month or two months ago, we had the little test with the cell phones where
Yeah.
the government sent you the alert.
The alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, clearly you guys have the ability to monitor everything that we're doing
Right.
It's just
already.
that they don't control it, bro. That's the
This
thing.
is a
That's the problem.
shakedown.
Yeah.
They do not control it.
This
This
is
is a
what I
shakedown.
You know,
This is a shakedown.
And man,
Get down or lay down.
you fear what you can't control.
Right? I'm okay. I'm not okay with them trying to ban it. I'm okay with it existing
I
because
absolutely am.
because I feel like it keeps the government in check anyway.
I think
We need something you can't control.
Bro, they put the numbers down. They put the numbers of all the creators that are actually making a living on this platform. So you're gonna take that away because what? Some
they're gonna
fear
try.
mongering?
Yeah.
It don't make no damn
That's
sense.
pretty on par.
don't make no
That's
damn
pretty on
sense.
par for our government in this country. You don't think so?
Oh my gosh, it's frustrating, dog.
I
What
think
you
there's
say?
more to play.
What do you mean?
I think the other brands are part of it too. Just silent.
So you
Oh,
think-
for
you
sure,
think
absolutely.
Meta-
You're right. I agree.
So Meta, Elon,
I
and
agree.
I don't know who the hell
So-
Snapchat.
so-
but-
I agree.
So they're like, yeah. Take
Yeah.
them out. I need more to eat over
Two
here.
guys from college.
Yeah.
Snapchat, I think.
Right. So to your point about the algorithms are different. So the algorithms
Definitely.
that are based off of the U.S. Shore platforms are based off of popularity.
Yeah.
So they push who's popular.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, we don't. Whereas TikTok is like, nah, we all gonna eat. I don't care if you're popular. So their algorithm is more region based. So it's like, all right, if Chris is really popular amongst a group of that, they're like, all right, let's just push Chris and let him eat.
Yeah.
You are popular, let's push. Whereas Facebook, Meta, right? They'll say, okay, no, you know what? Wendy's popular here. Let's push him all the way at the top, and I want to get this whole base instead of his small base.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. So I think it's all of them combined.
I agree.
I think it's all of them combined. They're like, all right, they're pushing it from that side because the government doesn't give a damn.
Bro.
Nah, that's,
it's
the lobbyists do.
anything
But
about
yeah,
that
the
shit.
lobbyists
I don't. But I don't think. But what I'm thinking is from a financial aspect. I think the money is coming from their backers.
And the administration, by the way, too. Remember,
I don't
the
think
administration
they
had a lot of beef. Remember,
They
where they had
did.
beef with TikTok. I mean, Twitter. They had beef with
'Cause it was-
TikTok.
'cause
The
it was-
administration.
What I'm saying-
They was getting
that-
criticized, and rightfully so. They was
Rightfully
getting,
so.
They was getting flamed for the fuck ups that they continued to happen.
Yeah.
But I don't. But I think the lobbyist is coming from somebody. Like I don't think the person from Idaho is against TikTok.
Not at all.
I think it's
agree.
the people. They're like
Yeah, it's the elite. It's the power structure. It ain't,
Yeah,
the average
they're
person.
like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. If I'm at the top, I
Yeah.
don't want to be criticized, or I don't want the platform where you can openly criticize me and prove your points
Right.
and
Right.
give me fact-based arguments to show that
And
I'm-
actually
I'm
go
trying-
viral.
Yeah, and then
And
spread
actually,
it.
you in your
It's-
basement actually go
and
viral.
it's spread it to millions of people, so now they're aware that I'm doing
Nah,
underhanded
nah.
shit. Like, yeah,
We can control you on Meta. We can control
Yeah.
you on X.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just
And
got
then-
But you know what?
make a deal with
Culture.
Elon.
But that's
Yeah.
still the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because
sorry, guys. Like
they're like Meta, Snapchat, and X. Like they're just benefiting from like they directly benefit from that ban, especially financially.
Absolutely.
Like,
what
so-
if they can buy it?
So whether they care or not, you know,
Yeah.
it's still working to their benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and the bills, and if it does pass, they have 6 months. Mm-hmm. They have 6 months to sell the portion that's owned in the United States.
I don't think the Senate's going to do it. The fact that they slowed the bill down says a lot, bro.
I'll say this: whether they do or they don't,
Uh-huh.
I don't think it matters because
Well, if they do it, then you got to sell or leave.
I mean, and that's fine. So the only thing that's going to happen, you say, we're in 2024 now. By the time we get to 2034, something new will have birthed
Yeah.
out of in the next 10 years. Some new platform is
Yeah.
going to drop that's inevitably going to do.
This
You don't
makes
think
no-
so?
It makes no sense.
No, not that. Not to the ground roots that TikTok did. Like it takes a lot. Like
I don't think so,
what
though.
if Meta drop their version of Twitter and then that shit got Threads and
Threads.
good God.
It's still
Right.
it's still around.
You know, it's
No, it's
It's
still
still
no,
around.
no,
It's
it's
still
still around. But
Still around.
no, I
That's
know.
the last one I
It's-
checked.
it's- But that's right.
But
Like,
that's
it
just
ain't-
that's just a matter of time. Let's say we do ban TikTok. All right, now we can take everything you guys were doing over at TikTok and add it to Threads.
It's way too much money.
So you say
think
that?
it's way too much. I think it's no. I think they're gonna. I think they'll establish themselves here in the United States, but they just won't play ball because the bill says a foreign entity can't own it. Okay, let me establish in
Chinese owned.
Yeah, Chinese owned. All right, let me establish a U.S. company. I'm U.S. You still don't have nothing. Like you get what I'm saying?
I
what
think
if
they
they
can.
don't?
I think they can take the U.S. to court. I think they can.
They could- I
You know what I
think so,
mean?
too.
Because it's not right. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
it isn't.
It's
No,
not-
it
it's
is
not
wrong.
right,
But
dog.
what I'm saying is, it's
Messed
an
up.
easy fix if you read because they're not making the bill. It's like with our great old governor, right? When
Ron DeSantis.
right when he's writing up all these bills and everybody's like, oh my god, and when you really go through, it's like, oh, you didn't cover all your bases, jackass, right? Like you didn't really. And I think the bill's the same thing. Like they're just saying, hey, it can't be owned by a Chinese. All right, cool.
Yeah,
I
and,
can
and
now-
they went around that bill, by the way.
I'm about to say that's
They still
that's
they
not
buying
easy to get
businesses.
around.
He said
Yeah.
you can't buy land or residential property. They buy businesses.
Yeah, right. Like that's what
Okay, I'm
I'm saying.
gonna buy
Like,
this business.
You know
Yeah,
what they say? They say that about McDonald's. They say McDonald's
real estate
is
company.
it's a real estate
It's like a
company.
real estate company.
McDonald's doesn't sell burgers.
no, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They make
yeah.
more money off the land.
Yeah. McDonald's burgers are. Okay, I'll leave that alone. All right, so
Delicious.
yeah,
No,
right.
delicious.
Get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
I mean, by the time we hit 34, whatever the new platform is, I'm interested.
You think so? You
Yeah,
think?
some will have birthed by that time.
I don't think TikTok's going anywhere.
It may or may not,
Same, I
man.
don't
We,
think so
we've
either.
seen.
No time soon. No time soon.
We saw Vine die, and to me,
But TikTok
Vine
is
got
not
choked, though.
Yeah, TikTok isn't Vine though. That's the thing. It's not the same.
okay. I mean, inevitably, they're all doing the same thing. They're not all that different.
Facebook been around a very long time.
It has, but something else will have come along, man. I promise you.
We'll see.
This shit
We'll
just
see.
keeps evolving.
We'll see. All right, so something that is evolving right in front of our eyes, man. I got to talk about this whole Aldi situation because we brought it up 2 episodes ago, I believe. So
Longer than that.
something like that. But Aldi's right now just inked a deal to buy 400 locations between Winn-Dixie and what's the other store? Harvey's. I never heard of Harvey's. I don't know if y'all have. I think it's in like Georgia and other parts of the South. But they just bought between the two companies 400 different locations. Right, so it's either a location is going to be turned into an Aldi's, or they're just going to keep the Harvey's or the Winn-Dixie as is. I thought that was dope. First of all, I didn't know Aldi's had that kind of money to do that. It reminds me of when that company bought Buffalo Wild Wings, Arby's. Right? Mm-hmm. Have you guys eaten at Arby's?
I didn't know that. I still
yeah, they bought.
I label Arby's as
Arby's.
I still think Arby's is a drug front. I swear they launder money, dog.
Arby's. Did Arby's buy Buffalo Wild Wings?
Thought it was Burger King.
Now
that's more.
It's definitely not Burger King.
I can believe Burger King did it.
Definitely not Burger King.
Because when I pass Burger King,
Arby's.
I see enough cars in the drive-thru to believe.
Arby's.
When the last time you been to Arby's? When the last time y'all pulled up at Arby's and it was a line in the drive-thru?
It's been a while. I've been there before because I was curious. It was around that time where people was
$2.9
at.
billion.
Yes, it's around the time the sale happened.
Hey man,
I tried it out. I'm like, what's the? It's not even that good.
I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't be shocked to find out like a cartel, owns like 40% of that company or some shit. You know what I mean? I swear they launder.
Probably more.
I swear they launder money, bro.
It's possible. It's possible.
I've never pulled up to Arby's
Allegedly.
and been like.
They wrote the jingle.
You never had
I'm not saying I have
Arby's as well?
consumed any of their
That's
food.
where it started.
What I'm saying is, I never pulled up.
No,
to where
they
it's
hit McDonald's and then Arby's hit
like
them
McDonald's.
because they fell out. They fell out because McDonald's wouldn't give them the credit.
Gotcha.
And then Arby's hit them. So that's where they came up. Pusha came up with that.
The jingle. That's the one where he only got paid like.
No. That was McDonald's.
Okay.
And then
He doubled back on Arby's.
And then Arby's doubled back. Was like, no, we got
some of that over here.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
That's nice. Jesus, man, I just got some coupons for Arby's too.
I've never eaten it.
You might like it.
I've never eaten there. I've never eaten there.
It's kind of lackluster to me.
Roast beef.
That sounds disgusting though. I don't know why.
We got the meats.
Yeah.
You can't tell me they're not laundering money, dog. I'm sorry.
It's possible.
You ain't gonna go down the street and you can talk to 100 people, bro. You're not gonna get more than like 20 that eat an Arby's.
The drive-thru is always full, bro.
I've never pulled up and seen the drive-thru.
I work by one. The drive-thru is always full, dog. It's at least 3 cars in the drive-thru.
See, that ain't full to me. That's McDonald's. Alright, so I know you work by
Chick-fil-A is full, bro.
That's full. You know what I'm saying? Taco Bell, 10, 15 cars. That's full. My man said 3 cars.
Listen,
they laundering drug money.
I'm not talking about Chick-fil-A.
Drug money.
I'm talking about
the former
Arby's.
drug dealer to do the jingle.
No.
You can't tell me they messing with drugs.
You know what? If you're saying burger, like I put them in a burger chain.
Bro, I'm talking about Arby's.
No.
3 cars are in Arby's drive-thru. That's full.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying if you
it's
put
not
them
Chick-fil-A.
if you put them in the burger chain,
Right.
that's on par with like Burger King.
Exactly.
Like a 3-car.
If there's 10
rotation.
Burger King ain't no 3 cars.
Bro,
I want to go one, bro.
Listen.
Nah.
If there's 10 cars in a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, it's not really full. If there's 3 cars in an Arby's drive-thru, that's full, bro. It's Arby's, bro.
But think about what you're saying.
Bro, that's all I'm saying. It's
saying.
Arby's. Exactly.
It's
Chick-fil-A got to have like 20 cars for it to be full.
I promise y'all they launder.
Bro, they got double Chick-fil-A.
If they not laundering drugs, I promise it's something on the black market.
Look, the caption going to be, is Arby's laundering drugs?
Somebody cleaning their money.
Possible. It's possible.
That's a good point for real.
It's possible.
That's a good point.
I can't say you're lying. It sounds
Somebody
legit.
cleaning their money, bro.
It definitely sounds legit, man.
Trafficking. So are you trying to say that when they say we have the meat, they ain't talking about the actual meat?
Hey, yo.
Pause. Okay.
Time out.
Flag on that play.
Okay. All right, so you all this talk about money, man. And it's a topic that NoName brought up. He wanted to talk about, bro. That whole ClubShayShay, KattWilliams situation. I mean, he backed the Brinks truck up. So I don't know if you got any more details on his whole deal, because I know he talked about making more money than some of his NFL years or something like that.
So
what's up, man?
Quick backstory. So he made about like 20,
22, I think it was.
Yeah, it's like 22 million for his whole 12-year career. And
Shannon only played. He only played 12 years.
yeah,
I thought he
13.
played.
No, it's like
12 or 13,
12 or
no,
13.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
I know
12 or 13.
he got some rings while playing. I know
Yeah.
he won with the
Denver.
Broncos.
Yeah.
I think he won with. Did he win with the Ravens too?
Not
Strict-
sure.
strict- okay. Continue, man. It doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
go ahead.
Yeah,
go
it
ahead.
doesn't matter. Yeah, so he played 15 seasons.
Ah, yeah, 15. That's
at-
a long time. That's a long time.
15 seasons, made 22 million.
Okay.
22,
Hmm.
yeah.
Estimated, this is just an estimate because
Yeah.
he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Off of that one KattWilliams interview,
Okay.
6 to 7.
Okay. What is that?
That's about
30?
30 to
30,
40%
35.
of his salary that he spent breaking his back over for 15
Literally,
years.
he got bad hips and everything. That's why he
Yeah.
got out that car.
like so one interview made
Shout out to Cat Williams.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cat Williams. I mean, the man runs a 4.9,
Yeah.
reads 30,000 books a year. I mean, yeah, like who knew
and-
Superman was right here? Like,
And the funny thing about it's continuous.
right.
Because
Still going, yeah.
all those
Views,
subs, all
yeah.
of the view, everything that he
Streams,
gained,
all that.
everybody subscribed after that.
Yeah.
Right.
So even if they don't watch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, you got the
it's
sub.
still going in.
And
It's
he
still a
kept it
sub,
going too
and it
because
kept
he kept interviewing people
Yeah.
that say controversial stuff. Because now he's realizing that this shit actually sells. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even about whatever I thought it was gonna be.
He
If
needs
I
to
keep
improve,
this type of thing, yeah, he has.
Jesus Christ. No, he. Oh my God. That I tried to watch the
Some of the way
Kevin Lau, not Kevin Lau's.
Who? What is he? What does he
Terry
do?
Crews,
No, he's in music. It's not Kevin Lau's. It's a different. It's another music exec.
Steve Stout.
Steve Stout. Yeah.
Steve Stout.
That was-
Oh
yeah.
my God! I was trying to
yeah.
watch that. It was brutal. Damn. It was brutal.
I thought it was-
Stout
it looked cool.
The clip. You got to.
Yeah.
Don't try to watch the whole thing. Just watch the clip.
Thank you for warning me.
Just watch the clip because I tried. I was like fast forward and Stout would give him like a gem.
and he wouldn't.
And he didn't even he didn't even
moves
pick
right
up.
for it, yeah.
He just moves.
He
just
kind of simple. He kind of
I'm
simple.
like-
he kind of simple. See,
Like-
I know what I'm talking about now. Y'all didn't agree with me when I said
I
it
still
before.
disagree.
So
What?
it was
I stand.
No,
firm.
I didn't say. I'm not saying nothing about his sexuality. I mean, like, I thought when the Cat Williams interview happened, I was like, yo, Cat Williams was too advanced for him.
Yes.
he couldn't keep up. Like,
he
it
couldn't
wasn't
keep
a
up-
good
he couldn't
interview.
keep up because Stout was talking about when he signed Kobe,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? So he was telling a quick story. He never told the story before.
Yeah.
How he had Kobe with him, blah 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 blah. Had Kobe with him, and they went out to eat.
Yeah.
And then Kobe started ragging on somebody's, like one of the top drug dealers at the time in New York,
Okay.
outfit. And, this tall dude, everybody's like, "Ooh," and he's young and just ragging on the dude's outfit. And his soldiers pulled Stout outside, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, boy.
Like, you gotta, the boys gotta do something.
He like his knees.
Yeah. Well, they didn't know he was Kobe. They didn't know because he was that young.
Right.
Like, he was
Kobe
that young.
before he was Kobe. We didn't know. It was
Kobe, yeah.
We didn't know it was the
And
mom.
That was Bean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he was 8 then, right? Like, he wasn't 24.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kobe, pro Kobe.
Yeah,
But what point is he was in the league? He
he was in the league. No, he was in the league.
Okay.
He was in the league. He was in the league.
But he wasn't cool.
He hadn't become.
Yeah.
He was still on the
Yeah,
bench.
become-
He was on the bench.
Yeah.
No, he just hadn't won a championship. He was getting there. They hadn't
Okay.
pulled for Shaq yet. They hadn't grabbed it,
Okay.
right? Anyway, and the dude pulls out on and pulls out on him, and then Kobe comes out like, we ain't going nowhere.
Kobe pulled out too.
No.
Oh, I thought you said Kobe was strapped.
No, he just pulled up on this dude's strap. It's like, yo, we ain't going nowhere.
Salute to Kobe, dog.
Right? And then
Salute to Kobe.
Stout looks at Shannon and goes, never told that story before. And then a good interview would be like, so what happened next?
Tell me more.
Tell me more.
more.
Yeah.
And then he goes, so, music business. And I'm like, yo, fam. Like, he just told you. Like, he just told
About the music
Hey,
business.
man.
Like, yo, him and Kobe got jammed up.
Shannon said he on the clock, man. No time.
Like,
I got nightcap in a little bit.
I'm like, yo.
That's a good point. But
They go to Queen.
let's keep it moving.
They go to
I got
Queensbridge.
36 minutes left. get through.
Dog, they
these
go
10 questions.
to Queensbridge. He meets Jungle. Didn't know Jungle was
No,
fucking Nas's
he didn't know
brother.
who Jungle was.
He didn't know Jungle was.
And how about this? The only time he wore baggy clothes.
I could imagine.
He didn't wear tight skin tight.
How do you not know Jungle?
That's not that hard to.
Nah, you gotta know Jungle.
You gotta know Jungle.
You gotta know
That's
Jungle.
kind of.
You
gotta
in
know Jungle.
Queensbridge.
You
Hold
gotta
on. You gotta know. Like, I'm in Queensbridge, right? If you did your research, because he did his research about
Shannon
Stout.
don't do no damn research, man.
No, but what I'm saying is his team did. You're interviewing
Steve
Stout, who signed out like that. Okay, if you're going to Queensbridge, okay, Queensbridge, Nas, okay, we're talking to a black dude with a bunch of chains on in the middle of the hood,
Seems like he has
and
some
ain't nobody touching him. He's walking through drinking Henny,
Yeah.
with every chain on, with $100,000, got more jewelry on than you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody touching him. And we're in front of Nas's old building. He got like come on. But yeah, it was bad.
Hey, man.
ShannonSharpe.
Just watch the clips. Just watch the clips.
I don't know if Shannon is from South Carolina or Mississippi.
Bro, when you
South,
talk,
I believe it's South Carolina.
South Carolina?
I believe it's South
Shannon
Carolina.
grew
Or it
up
could be
without
Mississippi.
indoor plumbing. Okay?
Yeah.
Just to give you context and perspective, ShannonSharpe grew up without indoor
lot of people
plumbing.
did, though, so what
no.
A lot of people
But
did.
that's not true.
A lot of people did. Yeah.
You know a lot of people that grew up without
You
indoor
think
plumbing?
you think he the smartest from his town?
No, but I think
Okay.
that gives him a certain edge. I wouldn't want to fight a guy that grew up without indoor plumbing. Would you?
I already told you about you heard what I said about Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I don't care. It is what it is.
We're going to come back to that
Put
too.
on.
Since
man,
that's
I
coming.
would want to fight a guy.
I'm just saying. Would you want to line up
and-
against? Would you want to line up against another individual? I come from a 2-parent household. Okay, I had indoor plumbing. I had a backyard. Do you think I want to fight the guy that have none of that shit? None of that stuff.
You could just outsmart him.
There you go. He's not smart. Exactly.
But this ain't
that way.
This ain't again. But
Hey, look behind you.
Tell him something interesting and then he'll move on.
This ain't a
Right?
who's the
Like-
smartest game. This is a who gonna hit who harder. Okay.
Hey, man. And like I said, we know he got a bum hip, so you got an advantage there.
Oh my
He got a
God.
bum
And that might be the only.
He got a bum. I'm gonna kick him right in the hip, bro.
I'm gonna tell you that man is country strong. Okay. That's a different type of strong.
That's a different. That's true. That's true.
I'm just
that's
saying,
true.
I shoot Shannon some bell with him not knowing who Jungle is. I'm pretty sure that hip hop and New York rap wasn't the most important thing in his life
Yeah.
when he was coming up. That's why I
without indoor
say
plumbing, for real.
I shoot him a little bit of bell when it comes to some of that
bro.
stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's why.
What's up? What's up?
Arby's parent company owns Cheesecake Factory. They own a bunch of stuff.
The parent company.
The parent company. Yeah.
What-
They're the parent
what's their
company.
name?
Is it what's it called? That same company there that owns a lot of other restaurants as well.
Yeah. No, it's not the one you're. I know which one you're talking about.
My daughter.
You talking about Darden? Yeah.
You're talking about Darden.
Nah.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Darden owns the cheap restaurants.
He gonna uncover it and it's watch. It's gonna be J.P. Morgan. He's
Yeah.
gonna connect the dots. All that coke that came
Jamie
on-
Dimon is
that
on the
came
board.
that shit.
Arby's is from
That
Atlanta.
shit.
Oh,
They're from,
okay.
they're from Georgia.
Okay,
So
okay.
maybe, like so.
Hey man,
Who's the parent company?
and it ties all the back to Coca-Cola. We know
Somehow.
the foundation of that.
Capital.
Roll R Capital.
Roark. Yeah, they own Massage Envy,
Yeah.
Ale House, Primrose, Schools.
Yeah. Interesting.
Damn, Primrose, Subway. Subway's pending.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
You just dig deep enough, bro.
Mary
You're
Maid.
there.
Yeah, they
Okay.
own a bunch of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, they own Arby's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sonic, Jimmy John. Jimmy John's sale is pending. Dunkin',
Yo, they must have got a whole bunch of
Baskin
money
Robbins.
recently. The sales pending right now.
Baskin Robbins,
Like I said, bro.
Culver's. They have a minority stake.
I
in
like Culver's. I like
Gotta
Culver's.
launder all that bread. You feel me?
Like
I think it's
Cheesecake
money
Factory.
laundering. Yes.
Anytime Fitness.
This is money laundering, bro.
Really? You believe
Call-
they stepped
they-
on?
Carl's Jr., Hardee's,
Wow. Okay.
Green Burrito, Red Burrito.
The list is still going.
Dog,
Still going.
Still going.
That money going all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
clean.
they
We
sold-
clean over here.
they sold
That's what
Wingstop.
that is.
They used to own Wingstop. They sold it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sell that to the drug guy. Yeah, boss, he take that.
The
But yeah, no. They're big. They're big.
Interesting. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Hey. Now, we're almost done with scrap metal meter, but did you guys actually see Joe Rogan's interview with KattWilliams? You know, he's trying to compete with ShannonSharpe. That was the situation.
Nah. I knew he was on there, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I'm gonna take that back.
My algorithm.
I actually don't think it was a competition. I think Joe Rogan wanted KattWilliams on there to check his temperature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When KattWilliams was on ClubShayShay, he had some little subtle words about Joe Rogan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Joe Rogan is that type of person.
No.
I'm gonna check your temperature. Pull up. Yeah, come on. I know you got a tour. Come on, come check me out. Like a big platform. And I will say this: everybody that goes on the Rogan show, utmost respect to Joe Rogan. I don't know. They just think he can beat them up or something, but. You can talk like you heard how KattWilliams was talking on ClubShayShay and Willie D. He was all proper on the Joe Rogan show.
Oh, really?
Mind you, he stood his ground on a lot of different things, but you go on Joe Rogan's show, you're gonna act accordingly. I think it's the guard because Joe Rogan got guards on his compound. And everything
you don't think it's a different audience though?
A lot of people watch the Joe Rogan show. A lot of different people.
I'm just saying, you don't think the audience is different versus ClubShayShay?
Joe Rogan, I mean, KattWilliams does comedy. He's the same way.
No, I know.
He was
I
very different.
No. I see what Valley's
What are you saying?
You don't think the audience is
the
different?
theatrics, right, is needed for
ClubShayShay versus
whereas
Joe
Rogan
is
is
a
more.
different.
It's a sit down.
It's like you see, you just said it. You actually
ClubShayShay
said
is low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You actually
low brow.
said it.
It's
You said it.
different.
You said different people watch Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan.
Right.
Yeah.
Different people don't watch
Shit.
ClubShayShay. Or a certain type of.
Yeah, so when he goes on,
I'm black
so
and
when
black
he goes,
and I'm black. And I'm black,
he's
y'all.
like, KattWilliams is like, all right, I'm gonna come up here. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna say everything like that because now I can gain. If I can gain 1% of Joe Rogan.
No, well, he definitely proved that he's smarter than Joe Rogan. That's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people are smart.
A lot of people are smarter than Joe Rogan.
Wait. So you walked away from it with the, I guess, belief that Cat is smarter than.
Oh no,
Rogan?
I went in with that impression, but it just like proved to me it lowered the standard of Joe Rogan even more because I didn't think he was that brilliant at all. But I just think he's a very charismatic person.
Yeah.
He's got a good. I watched the stand up. I didn't realize he did comedy like that. And his stand up was actually pretty good.
I wouldn't call him a comedy legend, but he's built up a fan base and he's built up power. He's built up power.
I was entertained. I feel like he's intelligent.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I took away from his stand up. I was like, he came away sounding like a somewhat intelligent comedian. Like he didn't sound like just pure.
He don't sound like George Carlin.
I don't think anybody can sound like George Carlin.
There you go.
Man. Like that's.
He don't sound like Eddie Griffin. He don't sound like KattWilliams.
Wait. You said who?
Eddie Griffin. Brilliant, great comedian.
I like Eddie Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like slightly lesser funny KattWilliams.
I was gonna say to me, him and Cat kind of do the same. Type of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a movie together, no?
Cat. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I have no idea.
I'd be up for it though.
Yeah, Eddie Griffin kind of got canceled by Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why would he did it?
The people that speak their mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, KattWilliams is saying he's on the same path. You speak your mind too much. I
don't know, man.
What the thing about
you can get that shit off now?
Well, no, but Eddie didn't build up the nest egg.
He didn't. But he was a darling for a little bit though. He had a sitcom.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. He was a darling and he blew the money. Like he told you he was. Like,
hey man, Eddie was out there getting a woman pregnant though too.
Yeah,
child support took him out.
I'm sorry,
a little
Norbit.
bit.
Eddie Griffin and KattWilliams came in.
Oh, they were in Norbit.
Yeah,
I forgot
the
Cat.
Pimps.
I forgot Cat.
The Pimps. Two Pimps.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I just think Eddie just hasn't built up the nest egg where a Cat's like, oh, all right, I was broke before, so like you know the ones that come in broke, like all right, this can leave at any time.
What's the movie where Eddie was like a secret agent or whatever? And he ended up
Undercover Brother.
Yeah.
That and when he crashed the Enzo. Enzo had just came out. He's like, "Oh, undercover brother can't drive." Like, you just crashed my goddamn Enzo. like what? You crazy?
Man. All right, man. So that's all y'all got to say about the whole ClubShayShay situation, KattWilliams. I mean, I'm ready to move on from that whole situation, man.
Absolutely.
NoName, bro. NoName. You've been sitting on this for pause. You've been sitting on a topic for a few weeks now, according to you, man. And I'm not gonna front. I really want to hear what you got to say. I've been trying to figure it out. I'm like, damn, what angle is he going here with? You had a beef with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And this could have been a NoName beef I could have had at the beginning, but we're here now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, let the people know what's
ISO.
going on, bro. ISO, yes, please. Clear out. Go ahead, man. What's up, man?
You know, she puts herself on this pedestal as she's the savior for brown skinned people.
Wait.
You're talking about Oprah.
Yeah, I was like, who you referencing?
No, I was coming. No, I was
Okay,
I was like, right? You know what I'm saying? The OWN network.
Yeah.
I'm for us.
Yeah.
You know, we all seen what she recently did to Taraji.
Monique.
You know what I'm saying? Monique, right? It's on record. You know what I'm saying? But I think this one takes the cake, right? So, as you guys know, she was a spokesperson for WeightWatchers.
Okay.
She was a spokesperson for WeightWatchers. She's a part of the board. She put stake into the company because she believed in it so much.
Aren't they
She was
trying
on
to take
Weight-
steak out? Okay.
She was on WeightWatchers, and she's thriving. Look at me, I've lost blah 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 pounds, right? And then last year, when all of the taking the medical to lose weight and everything like that, and everybody's like, hey, it's a lot easier.
The
You know?
medical?
Medicine.
Oh,
Like if you-
Ozempic.
No, well, it's more than Ozempic. Ozempic is the one everybody knows.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
there's different medical, different
The cheat
medications. Yeah, there's cheat codes, essentially. Ozempic just gained popularity because it's so easy to get. Because it's a diabetes drug, you can just go and get it.
Gotcha,
Right? Like
gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
where it is. But this has been happening for a while behind the scenes. So apparently she was just like, you know what? Last year she was like, she went on her soapbox. I don't know which channel, where the hell she was. And she was just like, yo, no, I can take the drug, but I choose not to. Blah, 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 blah. She went on this big tirade or how she does not want to take the drug. Blah, 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 blah.
This was last year.
Last year, like the interview popped
Okay.
up. Like you can go look it up.
Yeah.
And she did all of that. All of a sudden, she stepped down this year from WeightWatchers. And she lost a ton of weight because if you saw her on the red
I
carpet,
didn't see her.
on the red carpet for Color Purple, she's thin as shit.
At this point, does Oprah wear a face mask or is it like
The last time
Is
I
it
saw
make-
her,
She might as well.
is it makeup or a face?
She might as
I
well.
don't know.
No, she might as well.
the last time I saw her was when she was with The Rock after the fires had taken place.
I haven't seen Oprah in years.
And,
Yeah.
and she was looking much
So
thinner.
yeah, so
when I saw her then.
she
Like
finally
Wendy Williams thin or like
yeah, like
Going
not that,
toward-
not
like,
yeah,
not there,
not
but
there,
like,
but yeah,
like, it's probably headed in that direction.
yeah.
they gave her a body or she's just rail thin? Like does Oprah have like a BBL or something? Like does she has a?
I don't know. Not my type. But anyway,
How old is Oprah? Like 70 or something?
You're hilarious, man.
Like who made Oprah the like? I feel you though. I'm with you on this, bro. Who made Oprah the arbiter or the leader of like black people? Like who?
she's 70.
Oh my god.
She
Let me see what she looks like now. I haven't seen Oprah in a minute.
So
I don't know what she looks like now. That's what she looks like right now?
yeah. So anyway, she came out. She stepped down. Everybody who's been noticing was commenting on her weight
Yeah.
transformation and everything like that. They're like, "Oh my God, is this Weight Watch?" Blah 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 blah. And she stepped down, and then she finally admitted that she took the drug.
So she was lying the whole time.
It's just I don't think she was lying because she never said she was on Weight Watchers, and like it was just she came out of darkness and she was skinny again.
Okay.
So everybody assumed it was Weight Watchers,
Right.
Because she came out so strong against taking medication to lose weight the year before.
So she didn't practice what she preached.
Exactly.
Hypocrisy.
And it's
Lucy,
a
that's explaining
constant
the
thing
dude.
with her, and everybody puts her up on a pedestal. Like she does it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And I'm like, and I'm like, all right, finally, they're about to kick her back in for this.
Nah.
Like, nah. You know what, Oprah? You're right. And then even Weight Watchers jumped in.
No way.
Yeah, dog. Weight Watchers jumped in, was just like, you know what, we stand with Oprah, blah, 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 because she struggles with her weight.
Oh my
blah, blah, blah.
God. People are sick, bro.
And
Privilege?
they're
People are sick.
like,
That money,
and
bro?
I would have to look back, but I think even Weight Watchers is looking into experimental drugs to help with
No
to be
way.
so to incorporate into your
They're trying
weight
to get
loss
Oprah
journey.
back. They want to get her back.
No, to
Word?
incorporate into your weight loss.
They're-
No, because
They're in the business of helping people lose weight.
Weight,
And
yeah.
if that's on par with helping people lose weight,
I actually had a client
That
who,
makes sense to
and
me.
Matt, shout out to Matt, man. His grandmother started Weight Watchers. So you know how he's sitting, by the way. but his grandmother started Weight Watchers. Like he met Oprah. This guy. I used to cut his hair. He went to UCF, but that was very interesting, bro.
Yeah,
hearing
like
that conversation.
So that's what I'm saying. So now they're like, so they're thinking about getting. They're working with Oprah to see what she took because clearly it's good for the body because she's fine, and seeing if they can incorporate it into a weight loss. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. It's just the hypocrisy of it.
They're
Like
still,
it's like you. Oh my god.
Wait, so NoName, are you saying that you don't think Weight Watchers should utilize the drugs to help people lose weight?
No. I think they're jumping on. No. I think they're.
I don't think so. I think
No. From their standpoint, for their standpoint, they'll be like, bitch, you just made us lose a bunch of money.
They're
We're about to jump on this medical
no
to
choice
possibly
but to
get
jump
Oprah
on it
back.
too, yeah.
That's it.
No, I don't think they care.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think. No,
Oprah?
I don't. No. What I'm saying is because she hasn't done for them in like. What do you done for me?
Oprah, dog.
lately?
It's Oprah.
Nah, but what I'm saying is they're jumping on it like, damn. We know this medication was good from the start, but we were on this farce of eating right and all this other bullshit. Now we can officially,
The actual
So they're like, now we can officially fucking do it, right? So that's what they're like. They're from their standpoint, they're like, nah. God damn it! Finally, bitch, you fucking left, and now we can actually do what we really need to do, right? But from her standpoint, it's always leading. It's leading us, brown skinned people, down a path of believing certain bullshit, and then she just turns right a fucking around and does something else. Like she constantly does this shit, right? When as soon as somebody opposes her about something like that, she puts them under the dirt, right? She has her little clique. It's like the gatekeepers that, right? To
all the entertainers, you know,
like
those are the leaders of like quote unquote Black America, right?
Yeah, right. Like
the entertainers,
exactly. Like how you like.
Well, if you're an activist, they'll kill you. So you'll get assassinated.
We have intelligent people all over the place that look like us. But
yeah, like it's just one of those.
LeBron, what do you think about Oprah? What the hell is
right? So yeah. Anyway, that was it.
Who cares what Dave Chappelle has to say at a time like that? Who does? Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop with this entertain. Why the entertainers got to be our leaders all the damn time?
They were the same trick until it fails.
Bro, these people be playing in our face, dog.
Running into the ground.
They be playing in our face, and we just yeah. Like they be playing in our face. They've been playing in our face this whole time.
They're gonna keep playing in our faces,
bro.
They don't do anything about it,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
And the only reason she was out in Hawaii was because all her land is out there.
Yeah.
She building a bunker, I heard, allegedly.
Yeah, she already did.
Especially
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she already did. Like, you know, that's the only reason she's out there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I thought you were gonna kick her back in even more. I ain't gonna front. I thought it was gonna be some like, you know, some like super Saiyan like you know.
Nah, what it is it's just pointing out the hypocrisy. Like
Somebody that was in the streets that didn't watch DragonBallZ.
like,
who doesn't know what? Hold on. My bad. He trying to call me out.
He
Right
always
now.
making these references.
Who doesn't know what Super Saiyan is, dog?
And there's levels.
Who doesn't? You don't know what Super Saiyan is?
And there's levels to it.
When Goku hair turns gold and he goes another level.
Yeah, gold and then the spiky and then the shard and then the blue.
Super. Of course, I know what Super
All
Saiyan is, and it's pop culture. I mean, I know what Super Saiyan is.
I know what Pyrex is.
Yeah, we know what Pyrex is.
I'm just saying.
But hey, man,
That's what I was watching.
hey, man,
I'm cool with Weight Watchers using the drugs though.
you are cool with Oprah being a hypocrite.
No. I said Weight Watchers using the drugs.
Okay.
Like if I'm in the business of getting people to lose weight, then you know what?
Yeah, from a business standpoint, I get it.
Let me get some of these so-called safe drugs that don't.
No, is it safe?
There hasn't been a 20, 30 years, 40-year study, multi-generational study.
We've done the 10-day study and we say it's safe.
You say we done the 10 days.
That's all we care about.
Oh, you ain't died yet? Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back tomorrow.
Oprah got a lot of shit to lose and she took it, so it must be safe.
Yeah, you gotta go somewhere, right? Where is it? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all, man. Moving on, bro. I got a quick question for y'all. And Valle G, you might know a little more on this.
So,
Why does Russell Wilson get so much hate? What's going on, bro? I saw somebody the other day post a picture of Russell Wilson next to Carlton, and that's all there was. No caption, no nothing. Why does he get so much? What's going on? Why do we do this, bro? Are they trying to call him like Uncle Tom or something? Like that?
yeah.
Yo, that's weak, bro.
So Russell went to NC State.
Okay.
When he played college.
Okay.
I think he transferred to like Wisconsin.
Yep.
And finished out his last year.
And that's when he took off.
Before he had, I'm gonna tell you, I watched him play at NC State because they were in the ACC. So I knew how good he was before he went to Wisconsin. But yeah, that
The notoriety went when he transferred.
To Wisconsin, which is
Yeah.
wild to me. That he went to fucking Wisconsin. But anyways, he's always been painted with that brush, man. I think it probably has to do with him being married to a white woman before he ever got with Sierra.
Yeah.
Like some people.
So he came
don't
into
know
the
that.
league with the NFL starter kit.
You know,
There's a guy named
With a
Patrick
white woman
Mahomes that
and
we
a-
all know.
but they don't associate him with necessarily being black. The way,
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Well, I'm just being real with you,
Him
bro.
and Russell Wilson are like the same person.
No, they're not. They look very different.
No.
Is Russell not mixed?
I don't
think so.
I don't believe so.
No, I don't
He's
think
not?
so.
I don't.
He's
believe,
not?
I don't believe so.
I don't think
he's
he
not?
is.
We're gonna look it up.
I don't
but
think he is.
I don't think he is.
I thought he was
either.
always mixed too, bro.
No, I did too.
He's
I
like a darker shade.
No,
bro,
I
you
think
know?
he's just kind of.
Kind of look like Tua or something. He kind of like Tua.
Yeah.
I don't like using this
Hawaiian
term
looking.
because I don't actually.
What you
believe in
about
it,
to say?
But it's just because he comes off whitewashed. That's really what it is, and I don't fault him for being that way because
We doing it to ourselves sometimes.
no, as black people in America, and it still applies to him because of the position that he plays in professional sports, which is the quarterback position. He has to move and act a certain way,
Right,
and
right,
that coincides with the stereotype that black people couldn't play that position because we weren't smart enough. We couldn't dissect plays and read the defense and all that. We were only great athletes. So go off and be receivers. Go off and be defensive players.
right. Save
But we're not
the
going to let you think the game.
Both his
So-
parents are black. His father
See what I'm
was
saying?
his
He-
father was a lawyer and his mom was a nurse
just
director.
he just comes off whitewashed, and because he's
So is that a reason to
well,
hate
so
him?
you got no, it's not. But
it's-
think about the demographics in football.
Yeah.
Who plays football at that level? You know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, a majority of people that play the sport at an elite level do not come from two-parent households in a middle-class family.
He wasn't a Cam Newton.
Yeah, like he's coming from a different background as opposed to a majority of his teammates.
He might as well have been white because if you had put them both on the play, like both right there on the field, right? Everything leading up for Russell, he had a white girlfriend. You know, he had a white wife at the time. He was he says, "Oh shucks, that's on me." Like the way he
Oh, yeah,
talks.
he does say, "Let's
like-
ride," right?
Yeah, like
You know,
like he talks.
catchphrases,
He has
he's clean
catchphrases.
cut.
He's right. Like he doesn't swear. He
He
doesn't do
answers
anything.
questions with the media the right way.
I
He
stopped
doesn't
cursing.
throw anybody under the bus.
Yeah. So, but then if you,
You don't say, "Oh shucks."
yeah, then if
know,
you, then
G.
if you go,
Willikers.
yeah, you go, you look at Cam Newton, you look at all of the black quarterbacks
Yeah.
at around the same
Yeah.
time. It was just a different thing. So he was labeled as the the Oreo. You know what I'm saying?
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But as far as is if you gotta pick a role model for your kids, he's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
He's never in trouble.
Yep.
You don't hear about him having like several baby mamas. You don't hear about him doing drugs. You don't hear about him hitting women or
Hell
anything
no.
like that.
But we
Russell
prefer that.
Wilson-
We prefer that though. We prefer all those things.
I don't.
That's wild. I don't get
Maybe the mainstream record labels will tell you you want that.
I
but-
see why. I see why because I get all these narratives. I get it. I get it. I grew up in the hood too. I get it.
If you're
but
asking,
it's stupid though.
But if you're
It is.
asking for anything tangible, no, there's nothing tangible that's ever been spoken about where Russ is a bad guy or a bad
Hell,
teammate.
he had a good divorce. Like she was.
She didn't even slander him.
She was just like, all right, cool.
She took her bread and
She was like,
Never
you haven't
heard
from
from
her
again.
You haven't heard from her since.
nah, I forgot. I actually forgot
yes,
that
most
fact.
people have.
forgot.
He's kind of it's almost
Yeah.
it's a rebrand.
Yeah.
He's had one of the best ones.
And they rumor has it the rebrand is because of the narrative. That's why he went and got a black
so like
wife.
so people
You think that's why?
That's what they say.
he's religious.
He's religious. He's a Christian, and like
He's,
they're-
like, very faith-based.
A lot of people are
faith-based.
religious.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think the
He's
narrative. He was trying to change that narrative.
Yeah.
Right. He was trying to change that narrative. Like so that's the rumor.
He's very
Or
much
Sierra saw him and
the reports say he's very much conscious of the way he's depicted.
Yeah.
In, like,
His
the
image.
media.
Yeah.
I think as you should be. I think.
But I mean, like I
is an
said,
asshole,
man,
though.
like
Right.
Like when it comes on to his job though.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That's the only knock on him from a football standpoint. That's why it was towards the end in Seattle. They were basically saying, "All right, Russ, what do we?" And he was like, "All right, I need it run. I need the offense. Everything needs to be run this way." And they were running it the way he wanted, and they didn't have any success. And
That's
then
why
they
he got
said,
let go. Okay.
And
Or
then they said,
not
hey,
enough.
not enough success. And then they
Gotcha.
were like, all right, we've been doing it your way for the past couple seasons. We've got all the players. We did everything. Let's try it this way. He's like, nah.
Okay.
And then they were like, no. And he's like, no.
Okay.
And then they said,
Okay.
deuces.
So that's why. I didn't know why he. I didn't know. I had no idea. I
And
wasn't
then they
watching
were like,
football.
then they were like deuces. Then they were like deuces. And then he was like, all right, bet.
He
And then-
taking his 85 million.
And then he went to Broncos. They paid him a bag.
Okay. So,
To take-
so he's been winning then. He's been winning in life.
He won
In life.
financial.
Yeah, he won
In life.
financial. Yeah.
He ain't losing
Football is just a kid's game.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
in
yeah.
life.
at this point.
Yeah, he won the Super Bowl really early in his career.
Yeah, what more do you
And
need?
then he's been riding that success ever since.
You got fine Sierra. I know y'all seen. Is she
Yo,
thick
you
or
saw-
pregnant? Is she thick or
She
pregnant?
pregnant.
She's pregnant again.
Five. Five. I mean,
Lord have mercy.
she fine. Sierra's great. Sierra's great.
She's wonderful, bro.
Sierra's great. I can't believe they used to call her man. Yo, people are wild.
Yeah, you said she was a dude.
People are
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, yeah.
People are wild. Nah. Okay,
Bruh,
but
sorry, bro.
I'm cool with Russell.
Russell's
I'm
a good
cool
guy,
with
man.
Russell.
We need more
Russell's good.
Russell.
I'm
No,
cool with
no,
Russell. I agree.
We need more
gotta-
Russell Wilson.
So you
Yeah,
trying to say
man.
we need more Russells and less futures?
Absolutely.
Bro, I was gonna say that too. Like, I think that's also one of the reasons.
Love his music.
Yeah, because it's
Love
like
his music.
people like Future, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like Russell is like, you want more Russells, but do you really want to be a Russell? You know what I'm trying to say? That's the thing. You know?
I do. You keep me.
Yeah,
in
like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
doing well.
I will take my happy ass
Money,
home.
beautiful wife.
You know what I'm saying?
Leader.
Yeah.
Like, it
Pillar of
sounds
the
like a
community.
good. Sounds like good.
Bro.
Sounds like a
He
good
is.
deal.
I'm telling you, bro.
Listen,
the times are
as
changing, bro.
a
People
father,
want to see that chaos, bro.
she brings home a Russell. You're like,
Chaos.
Yeah,
As a father,
exactly.
you know?
She brings home a future. You're like, you know what I mean? You look-
That's
check
what you
it.
gotta want. You know
My
what I'm saying?
wallet-
Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Bro, times are changing.
It's different.
Times are
Yeah,
changing,
come
man.
on, man.
They want the future, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They want the future when they're young and they're stupid.
yeah. And then when they go through that phase, they
and then
want
once
the
like
Russell.
smacks them in the face,
They want the Russell.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The younger guys nowadays, they don't want to be no damn Russell. They don't want to get her after she's been.
Well,
with the future.
so the
You know what I'm
caveat
trying
to
say?
that is, if you don't want to be a Russell, or if you're gonna go with the future, you can't be mad when Russell goes in the other direction.
And they're
Yeah.
fine with that, bro. They're
no.
fine.
Are they really?
No, they're mad.
not.
Bro, I'm about to say that ain't what I hear. I always say, go where you appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, man. All right. With that being said, man, I think that's it for Scrap Metal Media, man. I think that's it for Scrap Metal Media. All right. We'll be right back after this non-commercial break. All right. Let's go.
Bro,
She
listen.
prayed.
Hey, they traded Kenny Pickett to the Eagles,
Yeah,
bro.
I tell you, man. That's what I told you, man.
That's fucking wild. They just signed Russell Wilson.
Bro,
He clearly is the starter. Now ain't no question. That motherfucker's starting.
These girls say they want to wrestle, but they really don't want to wrestle, bro. And
I
that's
think it
just what
depends on the
is.
woman, dog. Like,
You think so, bro?
yeah, it really.
Yeah, no, I think
depends on the woman.
I think it depends
Like,
on the
not
woman,
every-
but
it's
I
not a monolith.
think for her, I think in Sierra's case, in my opinion, it's
don't wanna wrestle.
she's gonna like,
She need a future.
yeah, right, like
She need that demon.
after that, she's going to be like, you know what I'm saying, like
I'm tired of this.
she's gonna be like, I'm
This
tired
lover
of
boy
this.
thing, I'm tired of it.
Her track record. Just,
I'm gonna rock with her and say I disagree.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with her and say I disagree.
You think it's a case of her being exposed to that life so much? She's like, I don't want that shit no more.
Yeah, I think it was
want the
her.
wrestle.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that's exactly. I heard Sierra's prayer. I talked about it in the past. Yeah, Sierra's prayer, man. Like I think, yeah, I
And
think
she's been away from it for a while.
Yeah,
So that's why I think
she
if
missed
it-
it, bro. She missed it.
I just feel like if it was gonna happen,
I don't know,
it
man.
would
she's already she's older woman now, mother of several different kids.
Bro,
I mean,
that-
she has a
She can still
better
bro.
situation, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Russ has bread, like a lot of it. Like I'm
it
not.
doesn't matter.
I
Kids
don't
are there.
see it, but
It's that feeling, bro.
It's-
I don't think
still
she gonna,
possible.
She's not
Bro, it's
gonna
the
go
rush.
off and find some.
It's the rush, bro.
Some trap rapper and
no. I don't know
Like-
what I'm saying. If it does happen, I'm not calling it into existence, but if it does happen, I see a mutual parting of ways, and she'll be by herself. Like
that
she'll
won't be for some time. If
like
that
she'll be.
happens.
And then she's gonna regret it after, and she'll stay with Russ.
Ow.
what's the term for? It's a term for. It's not polygamy, but it's similar to it, where you like marry yourself or you like commit to yourself. Start with S. I read about it today. Apparently Maya did it like several years ago.
Maya,
Yeah.
Maya, like
Yeah.
fine Maya.
Yeah, like,
Fine, Maya.
yeah, like she married herself.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I read the story
I
earlier
love
today.
her.
Oh yeah, she's still fine.
So she's a little weirder than I thought. Then
Maybe
I give
yeah.
it starts with
if
like
there was a time,
Somalias or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
2 years after he finished playing.
2 years.
Interesting.
2 years after he's finished watching.
Hey, well, stamp that.
Now,
That's soon. We're coming up on that soon.
right.
Sooner.
Demons.
Now, this is my philosophy. I know it's a little bit out of order, but this is a topic that I did in the past, right? Talked about this guy named Kevin Samuels. Okay? And I did a little episode. It was back in the day. It was one of the early episodes. I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes or something like that. But I spoke about, and Valle's laughing, but I spoke about how there was a girl on my on the Facebook feed or timeline that literally, like the day after Kevin Samuels died, she made a whole long post where she was celebrating this dude's death,
Right.
like laughing. Oh, you disciples, ha ha ha.
You read the whole thing?
No, I didn't. No,
Alright,
no.
I'm proud of you.
You got enough. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I was skimmed, but I ain't reading all that.
Yeah, skimming. Yeah, I honestly just because she was one of those kind of girls. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But just seeing that was very interesting. I'm like you don't even have any shame to be like, because that was still early in social media for me. So it was I was like, damn, you actually putting this out and you don't feel no shame, like you actually talking this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I found it interesting that it was that level of hate for the rhetoric that this man was putting out there, and maybe if not just the rhetoric. Maybe it was the emboldened way at which he spoke, the bravado that he had, or maybe some people thought it was terse or harsh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That could be it. I don't know. But from what I understand, I never watched his show. I felt that people that watched his show, I felt that was a little weird, but to each their own. From what I understand, he gave it to dudes too.
He gave it to everybody.
he did.
He gave it to everybody, equal opportunity.
Oh, he gave it to.
I remember that one dude, bro.
He gave it to dudes.
What dude?
It didn't matter.
What
what
one
Oh
dude?
my god!
It-
I don't watch the show either, but I see clips.
No, you lying. You watch his show.
I don't watch it.
So
One of my boys watched it, and when he came over, he would always put it on. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't listening, but
Yeah.
certain parts you're like,
captivate you.
You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
whoa. He's like talking wild, but this one dude,
Yeah.
he told the dude that he's a female.
Whoa.
You know, he's like, I can curse, right? Yeah, I can curse. He's like, he's like, you're a bitch. Straight up, he's like, you're a bitch. He's like, and the dude didn't even argue. He was like, damn. And he's like,
That's the kind of dude that watches
He's like,
everything.
why you say that though?
No way.
And
He
like-
saw
like-
understanding.
He's like, you make $40,000 a year. He's like, do you understand that the average educated woman in America is making around $80,000 a year? He's like, so you're even less than a bitch.
Damn.
He's like, you have a bunch
He
of
was
kids.
savage.
He's like, you should be nowhere near a woman. You should be a monk. And he's like, and the dude responds, damn. You know, bro, that was to me. That I was like, that's just, that's just crazy.
So it is right. Like betas watch that show. Then it's right. Because I heard that characterization. It was like a show that.
I'm
you
like,
know,
bro, this man called you a bitch online.
and he said, "Thank you, sir.
And
Give
you're
me
like,
more.
You're like, damn.
Thank you, big brother
You know what I'm saying? Like, that
Samuels.
shit's
Give me
crazy,
more."
bro. That shit's crazy. I'm like,
Damn.
bro. Damn.
Okay, so personally, again, like I just said, man, I found it weird that people were tuning in, but maybe I'm a weirdo. I don't like gurus. I'm not the guru type of guy. I don't need a guru or motivational speaker. It is what it is. So I found it weird that people would tune in.
Yeah.
But again, it wasn't just men, but that continues to be the narrative.
His entire. So when he suddenly got hot, it was like during the pandemic because everybody was
Home.
at home, so he had shit to do. So gotta watch something.
Right.
Yeah, he hits the timeline. All right, we get exposed to what he does.
Right. And for those, by the way, and hold that thought. For those that don't know what Kevin Samuels does, he was essentially a person that started off as like a etiquette guy. Like here, men. This is what you should be wearing. This is the kind
That was
of
it?
shoes.
Yeah,
when he started off.
So he
This is the kind of cologne you should wear.
He did
Back
that,
in the day.
he did that for
That's
years.
what
He did that for years.
Years.
That was a majority of his content.
Yeah.
And it didn't catch fire until women got involved. Until women came to his channel, until women started asking questions, and that's when he got hot because I'll be blunt. Niggas wasn't paying attention to him like that.
Right,
Like,
but
we
he
wasn't
did that
running
shit.
to the internet to get
Nobody
self
don't hear that
help.
shit. Yeah.
Not that he meant, but I always assumed he
I'm
was
just saying,
gay.
not in mass.
I thought so too.
Not in mass, but his target demographic was to men, telling men how to get better. Trying to coach up guys, and it just didn't. It didn't catch on
Because nobody wanna hear that
until
shit.
women started coming to him asking those same questions, and he started being honest.
Interesting.
And I didn't agree with everything that dude said, but a majority of the stuff he would, state, I found myself agreeing with. And I don't think he was necessarily wrong all the time.
Absolutely not. I'm not, and that's not. I don't want people to think that's what I'm saying.
No. Like,
he's clearly a smart dude. Clearly a smart dude.
But the stuff that went viral is the stuff that was kind of like it was clickbaitish. Like it's no different from us.
He figured a niche. He figured.
He absolutely found it. He found a lane. And
went full speed ahead.
He went full speed ahead, and women, the women that are upset, that hated his guts. You have nothing to do but thank yourselves because y'all the ones that made him hot.
Like they keep calling. That's the next thing.
I think it was like it was only one video. It was like a live that just went viral.
Bro, they kept
and
calling,
then he was just like, "I bet."
These women knew how he responded, and they kept calling, asking the same. I'm like, bro. Y'all enjoy this
like
shit.
Masochists.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, bro, they enjoy, and that's why I said that thing that I said earlier, bro. They'll say they want one thing, bro, but they really want that demon, man. They want that devil, bro, because what you're gonna get when you dial this number.
I give him credit for popularizing like all the So it's crazy. He said I remember him saying something along the lines of like 80% of the women that called into his show are all wanting the same stuff. Which is, I want a man that's gonna make between the high 5 and 6 figures.
6 foot tall.
I want him 6 foot tall.
$100K, and I don't know what else.
They say 6 pack, so I want a man that's like physically fit, somewhere along those lines, right?
Childish, man.
And his argument was always, okay, well, if 80% of the women want the top 10% of the men,
no, he broke it down.
It's not going to add. Like all of y'all are not going. And in layman's terms, I always say it like this, and I feel like men figure this shit out pretty quickly anyway. Everybody ain't gonna make it to the league,
and everybody,
all right, like all of us can't go. Some of us gonna get there. Right. Some of us not. Not everybody's gonna make it. Some of us are gonna have to get regular jobs, and do regular people shit, and have to be okay with that. And it's cool. You know what I mean? And I think that was the basis of what he tried to do.
You try to put it in perspective for them because women had this. Well, I don't generalize it, but most of the women that called this show, they were like. They had this unrealistic expectation of the type of guy that they deserve. And you got women in their 45s, 50s saying, oh yeah, I want this guy. And he's like, you're 45, 50, you never had it. What makes you think you're going to get it now?
It ain't going to happen.
Man. You know, so I think it was, like you said, men pick up on stuff a lot quicker, like, bro,
okay.
So, we know it.
Right.
We don't get that shit, bro, you know?
Reality hits us harder.
You know?
And that's why.
So I hope, for you listeners out there, I hope that this back and forth helps you kind of, if you didn't know, get a kind of gist of what Kevin Samuels was about and what he did or whatever, what he stood for, right? But the larger question I have, right, and I'll lead right into it, but the larger question I have, right, we have a society now where for the past several years, right, there's been this trend of man versus woman, right? It's something that's become more and more popular as we've gotten into this next generation, Gen Z, and Alpha's too young, but like it's just been interesting. And some people even online they're calling it red pill, right? You hear it called red pill. And with the passing of Kevin Samuels, you've seen a void that's been kind of filled by a whole bunch of like I think bottom of the barrel type people. Clearly, you had the Pearl Maze girl, the redhead chick that was in the UK interviewing people. You got the whatever show. You had the boys from South Beach, Jim. I don't know. I don't remember their name. Fresh and Fit. All these the dudes that be walking down South Beach talking about, hey, do you want a 6-figure man? All this low hanging fruit as far as
them guys interviewing girls.
Yeah, those street interviewers like
I hate the street interviews, dog.
Bro, I get so annoyed every time I see
them niggas on the street. I turn the other way.
You ain't gonna fire off on them?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, get the fuck out of here. You think this is?
Bro, you never see one, bro? When he's walking up to this couple, he's like, no, and he's like, damn, he's like, don't even come.
I ain't even give you a chance to ask that question.
I know what you do.
You gonna swap phones right quick?
Get out of my face, bro. Get out of my face.
No, but what I'm asking is, did that come from Kevin Samuels, or did that already exist?
It already existed.
It already existed, but I feel like Kevin Samuels because Kevin Samuels blew up, the spotlight was now there, and now these people who are already doing it, they got to walk into the spotlight when he left that void. You know what I mean?
A lot of them weren't doing it. See, what I think existed prior to Kevin Samuels was the not the matchmaker. What's it called? The dude that teaches guys how to get girls.
They call it manosphere. Like
it was something else.
I know who you're talking about. Though.
Yeah. Guys, all you got to do is ignore her.
Like coaches,
can't remember,
like relationship coaches type. Love
the stuff Tariq Nasheed used to do before he started becoming a blacktivist. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. He got a book about it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yo,
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you.
What's up?
That man has a great rebrand too. I'll give him some credit.
Hidden colors or something. Yeah.
He got a great rebrand, but he was definitely doing that.
You remember it?
He was all you gotta do is doing that.
All you gotta do is tell her she looks pretty, but ignore her at the same time.
At first, yeah.
The hell, like that was a thing.
My man Swisher said
exactly. See,
influencer / activist.
Yeah, blacktivist. I don't know.
And never look back.
See, that existed prior to Kevin Samuels, though.
Absolutely.
That did. Kevin Samuels came and opened up a whole new lane with how he presented it.
Yeah.
How he did it wasn't being done.
Same message.
And, I'm gonna disagree there because Kevin Samuels came with facts.
Yeah.
He presented himself as an intellectual.
Yeah.
That was very different from all them other dudes.
I liked he used to pull from like the sources he pulled from blackdemographics.com.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the percentage of black people that are actually married to each other, since the narrative of successful black men, whenever they get on, they go marry a white woman. Okay, well let's actually look at that data and see if that actually exists.
He get on, he leave
or is it just, I know, right, famous bars, and then he went on to live them. But anyways, let's look at the actual statistics and what does the data say as far as the anecdotal example that you give me. Yeah. Don't point at famous athlete and say we tired of him. When the other 70 or 80% of the population or in your community
90 give us the actual demographic
does the complete opposite,
because they're only looking at the 10%ers.
There you go.
Right.
The
ones that I want the money from.
The highly visible people.
Exactly.
The ones that are famous.
Yes.
The ones that are in front of a camera.
Right.
The ones they want the money from.
But the other majority that are just as wealthy are not.
Yeah.
And you'll never know them when they're walking down the street because they don't want you to.
That hasty generalization, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's like, man, it's crazy, bro. Because it's like I said, some of the stuff that he says I agree with, but not everything. Some things I think.
What was something he said that you didn't agree with? Can you remember anything? I'm curious. Because I thought he was pretty spot on. It's just the delivery at times was clearly
was wild.
Go viral.
It was entertaining. The delivery was entertaining.
He figured it out. I think he cracked the code.
Yeah, he unlocked something.
He cracked the code for sure.
I credit it because he kept the same energy with everybody.
Absolutely, and I respect that.
I love it because it's like
who he was.
They used to try and say, "Oh, he only does it to black men." No.
Anybody that came,
I've seen him flame. I've seen him flame everybody. I watched him flame a white woman, and it was just.
I respect that. It's equal opportunity.
I watched him flame a white feminist, and it was just the most eloquent thing I had ever seen because he didn't get upset.
Right.
He didn't curse. He didn't call this girl out her name. She tried to use the fact that is America fair to him as a person in this country?
She's one of those liberal people.
To say that to a black man in America, and for him to be like, it absolutely isn't fair, but he deals with it every single day, and I was just like, I can respect that. So
salute to him. And like I said, I never watched his stuff outside of what went viral. That you couldn't avoid those kind of clips. I wasn't gonna tune in. Like I said, I'm not really the guy that likes gurus and stuff like that.
Would you consider him a bit of a grifter?
Grifter? Nah.
So you don't feel like he kind of subscribes a little bit to the Andrew Tate?
Well, you just said he kept the same line with everybody. I do think he figured out a niche.
Yeah.
He stayed within that niche, and it made him a good amount of money and gave him notoriety that he's been seeking the whole time. Right? He got a YouTube channel. I salute to him. But I personally didn't like the ire that he got afterwards. I didn't think it was fair at all. Because you just said it. He gave it equal opportunity. Yeah, you know what I mean, so why I didn't think the hate was necessary. It was weird. It felt weird.
So let me ask you this: do you think the truth is the truth, no matter who says it?
Yeah, for me, not a lot of people like that, but for me, yes.
Yeah. NoName, what you think?
Yeah.
So you don't think it depends on who says it? I think for most people it does.
It does.
No, because
it'll trigger an emotional response.
Yeah, because it's all about delivery.
Okay,
right? It's all about delivery. If I say something wrong and this is a person come right and say the exact same thing, but they deliver it right. Like when you're delivering bad news to somebody, it's just the way you say it.
Or for y'all boys, right? For y'all, I'm gonna use y'all as an example. If I say, "Yo, Trump said he's about to give us free whatever," y'all gonna be like, "Nah, he lying." And if I say Biden says it, y'all gonna be like, "Yo, good, Joe did his thing." Y'all gonna do that? That's what y'all do.
No.
Yeah, y'all would do that.
I
think y'all would do
He
that.
has this formulated.
No.
Because y'all love Biden, right?
You don't
y'all
think-
hate Trump.
you don't think-
I would tell
You
you.
don't think we-
I'm
this
like,
guy
can
love-
you give me?
y'all love Biden,
I would
yeah.
say, give me the facts. Give me the facts
Just
between
making sure.
both. I would
Just
say,
making
give me
sure.
the facts.
I'm skeptical
making sure.
anytime you tell me
Just making sure.
a old ass white man is going to give me anything.
Yeah,
Just
just
making
gonna come
sure
with a
you're
catch.
charged.
It's gonna come with a catch.
Yeah,
making sure.
like
I'm skeptical when a black man tells me.
I'm just
You know what I
making
mean?
sure. I just want to make sure because I know y'all Biden supporters, so I just had to make sure that you know what I mean. We're being fair. Okay, that's it.
No.
I can leave you with this quote.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
So I remember Kevin had this quote that says,
Okay.
"Fairness guarantees you an opportunity. It doesn't guarantee you an outcome."
I agree. Fairness and opportunity, not outcome. I agree.
So I was just
I agree.
like, "Ooh, yeah, no such thing as loyal outcomes." He had a couple
Right.
quotables, man. And
Like
I
I
was
said,
like,
I think the dude was
Yeah.
intelligent. I think he was. Yeah, I don't get it. And again, I think the hate wasn't fair. It's not fair. And I think a lot of it sucks because a lot of like low hanging fruit, a lot of like trash people, bottom of the barrel people just filled that void.
Yeah.
So Kevin Samuels
agree
gets
with
called they go, oh, he's the Godfather. Kevin Samuels is the Godfather.
Yeah, they do
No,
call
he's
him that.
not. He's completely different from what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is very.
you know
different.
what? I don't think anybody's managed to fill that space.
No.
Okay.
Because he, don't get me wrong. There's probably people in it trying to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody's gonna come along for probably a while and really be able to do what he did and present it
Right.
and break it down and
You
probably
have
be
all
as
these people
authentic.
trying to fill the space where they can't.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds, it literally just sounds like noise. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
the same shit. And they're younger men, you know, and when they do try to deliver a message,
Right.
they're yelling, they're disrespecting these girls.
You're on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Look at you.
bro. These girls are. Some of these girls disrespect themselves. True, but it's
For
like
sure.
it doesn't. Add,
You're on OnlyFans, look
you know,
at that.
yeah. You're there. Oh yeah, you fucking hoe.
Yeah,
bro,
that's not
bro,
gonna
nobody
get you
wants to
anywhere.
listen to that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you have a point to carry across respectfully. Just shut up. You know what I'm trying to say? But when you're trying to if you want to stand tall on someone else's shoulder, bro, you're looking short yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make any sense.
I like that. That was a bar. That was a bar.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
y'all want to start it? We can start it. I can come up with a show and we can start it. And we, you know what I mean? We do it fairly. We can try to do what Kevin Samuels was doing. Like we all can do it.
I'm not
We
trying to
can
give
do it.
people relationship advice.
No.
man.
All right. Yeah.
It's
Just
personally,
checking. Just
true,
checking. Just
true, I'm
checking.
good on
Is
that.
that he gave relationship advice?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it kind of started was, and then he would have the person call in, and then they would say something, and then he would just go into his.
So somebody would call and be like, "Yo, my man said this," and then he would be like, "Hey, this is what you tell them," or I thought it was like, "Hey, I can't find it." Like,
So
that's what relationship advice means to me.
So I guess it was a combination of both.
Yeah. Okay.
But like the stuff that we would see, the stuff that would go viral is usually like women calling in to kind of have their situation assessed. Like, hey, I'm a single mother of two. I'm 37.
Why doesn't nobody want me?
Yeah, like I've been trying.
Okay.
I make X amount of
Right.
money. I've been trying to.
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah. What can I improve on to?
Why are all the men in Atlanta gay?
And he'd be like, "You're 5'2" and 195." I mean,
Yeah.
Right,
Hey
like,
man, some of the stuff like
what they
the
were
one
saying.
girl
Gotcha.
he said where you were like you're the size of an NFL running back, and I was just like.
yeah,
He is not lying, and that
Big
is
back energy, is it?
And I just hate to like, yo, but that's some of the real shit. Like your friends should be able to tell you this stuff. Like you shouldn't.
friends
be called-
don't do that.
Well,
Nah,
I
they
think
don't.
too. No, you know what it was too. It was for like that example that Valle's talking about. She said all of this, but her expectations of a man she was trying to find was out of left field.
Got you.
Very,
Right.
very unrealistic.
So
Very-
does that make him a matchmaker? Like,
No, it wasn't. No, he was listening to there and then giving them the facts of
An
why it's not assessment exactly of why it's not working. If you are 5'2" and 190 pounds and you're looking for a man that's 6'5" that makes six figures with a six pack and that
options.
won't cheat on you,
Yeah, he has options.
and he has like come on,
Why would he pick?
he's got-
Like, why would he pick you?
why would
Yeah.
he pick you?
And then you're like, well, because I'm a great woman.
like how he's not gonna get past
You know.
the 5'2" and,
And the
190
thing,
pounds.
yeah, the thing I like is the facts, bro. It's just basic facts. If you really
Yeah.
think about like men in that position, bro, man, they can pick, choose, and refuse women,
Yeah.
bro. You know,
And it's the same thing with
there's more women out there than
It's the same
men,
thing with a
bro.
woman. She's
You know?
not gonna go pick up the guy that's on his second baby mother that doesn't have a
That eat
steady
Cheetos
job.
on the couch,
Right,
baby.
like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the
Right.
same. It's the same thing.
That's
He
why.
used to speak about people taking deals in marriages, and I think that's just kind of where people have that. I wouldn't say people in our age group at all, but just people in society today have kind of lost that thought process. Like, relationships are inevitably people making deals. Like every marriage, every relationship is not going to be the same.
Yeah.
If I'm making $800,000 a year and, you know, I travel all over the world and my wife doesn't work, guess what? I may get the benefit of a doubt where my wife gives me a hall pass. You know what? Valle, I know you about to travel to the next 8 different countries, but as long as you don't come back with no outside babies and you don't come with no diseases,
Right.
You're fine.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah,
You know
I'll
what
accept
I mean?
it.
I'll accept
You can
the
do what you
fact
wanna do.
that you're gonna do that.
Just come home to me.
Me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that exists for some people.
Right.
Like that's a real thing. It's not gonna be everybody.
She's like, where am I going to find another man?
That makes you may not
find
find another dude that's making 800,000
that can take me around the world and buy me all these things. Like,
Okay.
you know, and
So that's the benefit. Or the benefit could also be, you know what? I cheat as well, and as long as I don't get pregnant and have no diseases, my man is cool with it.
So you know what? Look, guys, because I want to finish this up, but what it sounds like is that the world actually needs a Kevin Samuels.
I think he did more good than bad.
Bingo. All right, man. All right, so if y'all don't got anything else, that's it for my philosophy. We're gonna go right on the bet by bit, y'all. Finish this out, all right? Let's go.
This is bet by bit.
The bet by bit prediction of the day is the NAACP will continue to lose ground as far as their relationship to quote unquote Black America. More and more people will realize that they don't really have your back like you think they do. All right. Recently, the NAACP has asked Black athletes to avoid coming to the state of Florida due to the University of Florida getting rid of a lot of their DEI positions. All right, just abandoning that whole philosophy. This is the same organization that gave one Rachel Dolezal a high level position within the organization. Yeah, I think it's about time the NAACP steps aside. That's all I got for the time capsule. We out. And we are just universes crashing. Just do your best to leave a mark. Also, subscribe, comment, and leave 5 stars. This is Wendy, signing off. Dear future robots, peace.